funny. Stop.
This
dude.
could be the day. Why?
I mean, it would just be funny if this was the day we just were like,
we had nothing. We've had a couple of those.
Yeah, but we never the music never stopped on us though.
True.
It's only, I mean, everyone needs to go get some like takeout and eat and regroup. But
yeah,
I mean, we've obviously came down the hill and then ran back, charged. But I'm talking about just one day where it's like, I fully exhausted everything I know.
I know. It's just constantly like repeating stories. Like I think I've told you this before. It's like a comment will be like, he said that story 6 times. It's like, all right.
Hey, come on, man.
Yeah, chill.
Just fire up the juices.
No, I got some juices.
What you got going
I've been
on?
back home, dude. I found this tracksuit in my
Dude.
closet.
Look at that, dude.
Yeah, a lot of people are excited about it.
Hell
But
yeah. It's a nice dude.
I haven't been home. I haven't been home.
That was sitting around.
This was in my closet, yeah. This is
What the hell? What else
This
you got
is-
in there?
like a Sam Hyde t-shirt. I'm retired. It's the coronavirus. It's like I have coronavirus.
You hung it
t-shirt.
on the rafters?
It's in the rafters. I'll break it out when I need it. There's an emergency supply of clothing at my parents' house that's just the worst clothes.
You're like a Grand
It's
Theft.
fucking
You're like a Grand
insane,
Theft
dude.
Auto character.
It really is, dude.
You just have like a different house over
Yeah.
there, and you have all your gear.
Yeah, I really am, dude. Change my outfit, look in the mirror, I'm like, oh shit, here we go again. It's yeah, I need to go home. I need to go back to New York.
Yeah.
I've been gone for like 2 weeks, maybe even 3.
Damn.
2 weeks.
I think you're also. Were you at the stand last Thursday, or did you end up chilling?
Chilling.
I think Louis C.K. stopped by.
I know, Louis.
Yeah, I think he
I
stopped
got a
by.
notification from the club. He's coming. Hurry up. And I was like, fuck, I'm in DC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been missing the king.
It's all good.
It's all right.
He feels you.
He can feel my presence.
He's probably like this out in the crowd, like.
Is he here? Is Shane here? That'd be amazing. Yeah, dude, I've been home. I've been full Trump.
Really, you're back on
Dude,
board.
as soon as I'm home, I'm just full fucking Trump, dude. I've been watching like Fox News at night. It's crazy. I've been watching Tucker, like, yeah.
It gets you fired up.
He does. Dude,
Yeah.
he just riffs.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's written, but it's like every night he just sits in front of the camera and is like, oh, you expect us to believe the vaccines?
I can't
I'm
watch
like,
him.
No.
I can't watch Tucker because he makes too much sense.
Dude,
When
Tucker's
I watch him,
dead on.
I can't because I start watching him and my whole YouTube algorithm just completely gets taken over by stuff that I'm like, yeah, and I try to like talk to people about. They're like, dude, just please stop.
My YouTube algorithm's just Barstool right now.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
That's
dude.
pretty tight.
I've done a bit of a 180 on them
Mm-hmm.
over the last few years, but Spud and me were talking about it. It's very funny because he was like, where are the broskies? And he was like, anytime I see Barstool, I'm like, yes, dude, the broskies are still
That's
out
the broskies.
there. I had to tell him. I was like, the broskies are on the links. You don't see it. They're golfing.
Oh, right.
All
for
the
sure.
broskies are just golfing right now.
Yeah,
They'll
for sure.
return.
They'll be back.
They'll be like Gandalf. They'll return when we need them.
Yeah.
The broskies will come back
Wait, why do you think the broskies are gone?
because of everything on television and music and movies.
Mm.
He thinks the skis are gone, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
They thinks they've gone.
But he's like, and then I watch Barstool and I'm like, yes, dude, the skis exist.
They're right here,
They're
dude.
still making content.
Oh, you're talking about on TV? Yeah, true.
The
That
skis
is
are gone.
That's Broski headquarter, dude. But what used to be, I think there was a
That is Broski egg.
there was a confusion about where like because there was the chive. I never liked the chive, and I
No.
always kind of like conflate. I always figured those two were very similar, the chive, and then I'd watch like they would just release something, and I'd be like, whoa. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Like, because I'm like putting like the chive thing to it, and they would just drop a take that I'm like, what?
Yeah. Now they've I think
Yeah,
tend to
boys.
backpedal slightly lately.
Yeah,
They've come around
we
slightly.
get Cenk Uygur on your ass, dude.
What?
Cenk Uygur, who's the
What's
guy
that?
from the? Who's the dude from?
Cenk Uygur?
Yeah.
I've never even imagined that name. What are you talking
Who's
about?
the guy from the Young Turks?
Oh, I have no idea. Oh, I know there's
Cenk Uygur, dude.
some made up gibberish name.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Cenk Uyghur's probably got
Cenk Uygur has been on our ass, dude.
He probably is knocking on the door at Barstool like, let me the fuck in.
Yeah, you guys are disrespecting women.
He probably has tons of vaccines. Like, oh, fucking,
Yes.
let me in. I'm about to fucking jab you.
What's his name? Cenk Uygur? Yes.
Is that how you pronounce it? Can I get a pronunciation on Cenk Uygur?
Yeah, I think it is. It's CENKUYGUR.
All right, settle down over there. You don't have to fucking scream it.
I'm not screaming it. I'm enunciating.
Cenk Uygur?
Uyghur.
Call it Cenk Uygur. It's called, dude, didn't Jones get in his ass? Did you see that?
Dude, I'm telling you, dude. I'm looking out for him every
How
time.
scary would that be to have Jones in your ass, dude?
I mean, either one of them.
if you were trying to do a podcast and Jones came in here and was like, there's those two faggots right now, I'd be like, whatever you say, sir. Did you watch the Alex Jones on?
I gotta see it, man.
Dude, it's so funny.
How was he?
He got bombed.
Did he really?
He got fucking hammered.
Why is he getting so hammered? Why is he
Because
partying
Jones
around?
is a ski.
You think they got to him?
Yeah, they compromised. Barstool compromised him.
Did they?
Definitely. He's
Barstool
going
has
full
to
ski.
Barstool has to bring him on.
They
Who would have their sponsors would they lose if they brought on Alex Jones?
I don't know. Probably Bud Light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Manscaped and Bud Light would be like, we can't even associate with this guy.
True, yeah.
But
yeah, the pube shaving company would be like, this is problematic.
yeah, this is bad for us.
This is bad for pubes.
The reason I called Spade was because I had watched Generation last night.
What's that?
Have you heard of this? Have you seen this? Have you heard of this?
No.
It's a hit new HBO series. It's like Euphoria.
Mm-hmm.
They just did Euphoria again.
Really?
Except this one, less hot kids, more queer kids.
Okay.
It's just a school where all the coolest kids are gay.
Nice.
Like the captain of the water polo team, which first off, that's what I took the most umbrage with.
The captain of the water polo
The
team?
fucking coolest guy in school is the best water polo player. Burn this school to the ground.
Yeah.
They should have an episode where there is a school shooting and it's just two jocks. Two of the football players that are like, this school's gay as shit.
Trump 2020.
Yeah. They
Yeah, if there's school shooters were like, you won't take my guns away. Well, wait, so there's a school where the water polo is the water polo captain gay?
he is at least bisexual. He keeps getting
Swag.
demerits for
Swag.
wearing like dresses and crop tops. He's like a sassy gay black dude.
Gotcha.
He's like, I'm actually a lot. Like that's what he says to the guidance counselor. It's great.
Wait, so what is water polo exactly?
It's like you have a volleyball.
Is it like
and
dunk
you
the
try
man? It's dunk the man with the ball?
Yeah. It's smear the queer.
Did you ever play
Smear the queer.
in the water?
Yeah. Which how funny is that? That we
Smear
used
the
to play
dude,
that.
We used to play Smear the Queer.
Everybody was like smear the queer. Never did I even associate
Well,
that.
if you don't know
with-
what Smear the Queer is, it's kill the man with the ball. Same
Yeah,
thing.
whoever has the ball,
Smear
you-
the Queer, and it's like you're
It's
playing
water
football where it's you versus everybody.
Yeah.
Did you ever play Grease a Watermelon?
No.
What? That's like when you're all swimming, you grease a watermelon and you throw it in the pool, and you got to try to hold on to it, and everyone's just fucking you up.
That's water polo.
Same thing.
Yeah. But the captain of this high school, also it's so funny, Smear the Queer, was a game.
Yeah. That spread like wow.
That kid's a queer. Get
I
him.
would come out from playing for dinner time. My mom like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, playing Smear the Queer.
Yeah, everybody like, oh, good. Good, son. That's a value you need to learn.
I also wonder how those games get handed down. Like, how do you know how to play capture? How do you know how to
it's like
kick the can?
The
It's pretty
origins. You know how like lacrosse started, like they played with like a human head in Mexico or some bullshit like that. Smear the Queer was just like definitely just
Smear the
they
Queer.
found out a guy was gay and smeared him.
Some guy was just carrying like a tennis ball home, and they're like, "Probably make a game out of this. Tackle."
Who plays tennis?
So there's a show where it's a gay
It's a gay high school.
gay high school. The gayest man, the top of the pecking order.
Yeah, he's queer.
Well, it's
There's
also funny
there's
that
another kid that gets jizzed in his eye at a party from another man.
it happens.
And that's like that's a moment in the show is a guy getting jizzed, a high school kid catching a load from another high school kid in the eye.
Who's supposed to be watching this stuff?
Me. It's just a bunch of dudes hate watching it. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck happened to this country?
Durr, if I see
No, it's
another
a
kid
chick.
get cum in his eye,
It's a chick show.
is it?
It's designed for girls.
Girls
Yeah.
love watching
They
high
love gay.
school-based dramas. Dude.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I don't know what it is
It
about
is.
them. If you throw like dudes in Letterman jacket, if girls can just watch a screen replay of people slamming lockers and turning around and seeing their crush,
Yeah.
they would just watch a gif of that for fucking.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta go.
I gotta go. Drop your books.
Yeah, man. All you gotta do is someone figured it out. Base a show in high school and have somebody fall in love with somebody and have a couple people argue. Every girl will be like, "Have you seen
Yeah.
Riverdale or whatever?"
Yeah. What, trash.
Yeah.
And then it's, but now they've really upped it to like the point where it's like just gay porn in a high school.
It's gay child porn.
It's great.
Just gay child
It's
porn.
great. It's
on
it's
HBO.
good stuff. They're like, yeah, everybody's
What's the
getting-
scene? Break me down the scene of a guy getting jizz in his eye. Was he like kneeling, other dude standing?
I don't
Was
want
he
to spoil
squatting?
it for anybody.
You can spoil it.
All right, because I know our listeners are going to be flocking.
Is this the moment of the finale?
I don't know. I
Is a guy like walking like
I think it might be 3 episodes long. I could be way wrong on this.
Gotcha.
That's all I saw on my queue.
So a guy got jizzed.
Yeah, and it's like a Tarantino movie. It's really good. It shows
They use the N-word constantly?
It's as soon that's what the kid yells when he gets hit in the eye. He's like, "You fucking." But yeah, it's like the first episode's like a party, and it shows from the water polo captain's perspective, which is great because the show opens with him being like, "I have to go see the guidance counselor because of my outfit," and he walks in. He's like, the guidance counselor sucks. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
and they're like, he's actually dead. And then he walks in and sees a hip black guy as the new guidance counselor, and he's like he's just instantly, as soon as he sees a black guy, he's like, "Oh, good."
Wait, so he hears the guidance counselor's dead?
Yeah. He's like, "Why do I have to talk to this fucking loser? This guy sucks." And they're like, "He's dead." I think he had a WAP name too. Quite racist. But clearly it was a honky. And then goes in, sees a pretty chill ass gay black dude as the new guidance counselor.
Nice.
Shit rocks. They're boys now.
Hell yeah.
Then he goes to a party and it shows this other kid's perspective from the white family, which is they're rich as fuck. The mom's a church lady with like a schedule for all of them on the board, and the kids are like sexual deviants.
Nice.
It's the perfect caricature of a shitty white family.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, is that what they think this is?
Yeah, it's
like
also
what white people are.
Well, it's also telling who's writing this is a rich white lady who was like
rich white man.
Really?
I looked it up because I was thinking like
water polo is a giveaway, dude.
This
like,
is
just normal stuff like water polo.
Yeah, like the coolest kid in the school, captain of the water polo team. What?
Yeah, that's the kind of a dead giveaway, man.
Yeah, I looked it up. It's a 51-year-old man.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. And his daughter, his 19-year-old daughter, helped shape some of the characters.
What?
So him and his daughter sat down and were like, all right, and then the guy gets cum in his eye. Nice.
Where's this guy from?
Probably California,
Jesus Christ.
if I had to guess.
I might move to California, then move to Texas, dude, just to make
True.
a point. Just to make a point.
Make a point,
dude.
be like, I'm going to Texas. Yeah, I had to search that guy's IMDb. I was furious. I was fuming, dude. I just turned off Tucker. I'm sitting in a recliner, just like, motherfuckers. They're fucking killing my country. And yeah, so then it shows the cool gay or bi water polo player gets to the party. He meets this kid who's been DMing him or texting him anonymously. That actually happens to be the kid who just got jizzed in his eye from another kid.
Okay.
But those two, oh man, the drama's through the roof.
Really?
He gets jizzed in the eye from his sister's boyfriend. He's cheating on his boyfriend. All right, the guy's cheating on a girl with her brother.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
Maybe we do need to go to war with Iran.
Iran's
I think
right.
we need war, right? I think we actually need war.
Turns out Iran is definitely right.
What happened?
About us.
What did they say?
They're like, they're sinful, gay fucking deviants. And we're like, nuh-uh, you just hate us because we're the best. Like, no, we're actually gay as fuck, dude. Putting out child porn constantly.
Yeah, man, we might need to just fight. We need to just fight and have a lot of us die, and just so we can just be like, oh,
yeah,
turn that off. You don't need to watch that.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Jesus, man. So that's the plot. It's just everyone's jizzing on everybody.
Yeah, it's just classic high school, dude.
True.
And then like a real introspective girl who's a photographer. She's like real like nice to everybody.
Is she troubled?
I think she's pregnant. I think she gives birth in a bathroom at the mall, and the other girls are trying to help her.
What?
It was a whirlwind, bro.
So she was 9 months pregnant and nobody noticed?
Yeah.
That's how separated
How
families
could they,
are
dude?
today, dude.
How could they even notice? I mean, what do you think they're going to body shame her?
True.
Please. Yeah, I don't.
So it
was a lot. I was fuming.
I mean, that's cashing in on the Euphoria vibe.
At least Euphoria had hot teens boning. A guy like me could get into that.
It's just kids jizzing.
Now it's just boys jizzing.
So are they even showing boys jizzing on each other, or are you just like tuning in to just like glazed? Are they just glazed? Cut to just a guy just like totally glazed.
Like, yeah, he got like an eye infection from it too.
That's not true.
And his church mom
I got
was
jizz.
like,
I jizzed in my own
eye.
eye. I jizzed in my own eye. Pink eye lasts for 20 minutes.
Well, it's your own jizz. It won't get you.
True.
My
body didn't reject it.
Fox smells his own hole.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You can jizz on yourself.
True. Yeah, I remember thinking my eye was going to be fucked up for a while. 20 minutes, dude. In and out. I was back to 20/20 vision in 2 minutes.
Probably improved.
Probably
I
did,
got some
actually.
stem cells.
Exactly. That's why I think my right eye is a little bit better. I might
Which
have,
one did you hit your right eye?
This is my right eye. My right. I think,
What'd you say when you got hit?
Oh, it was just like.
Yeah, it's a weird noise.
Yeah.
I've hit my own face, and that's the noise you make.
It's like if you got sand in your mouth, it's the same noise.
Yeah, so I was watching that, getting fired up.
Did anyone see you watching it?
No,
It's tough, dude.
but it is going to be watched on the Comcast. Someone's going to see that I watched. Probably my sister. She'll notice.
You think so? You
Definitely.
think you'll get a text?
No, she'll like it.
Really?
She'll like the show.
Really?
She's a girl.
True. It's in high school. My
She's
bad.
lady.
It's in high school.
It's a high school drama about gay dudes.
True.
They love gay dudes.
I know.
So that's who it's for, but it is written by a 51-year-old man and his daughter. They teamed up to write a very sexual show.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
That's fucked up, man. I might add him.
Don't
I might hashtag.
don't
I'm
say
kidding,
that. God
I'm
damn
kidding.
it.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
Don't at him. You fucks.
Yeah, you don't want that guy.
You'll ruin our
That guy
lives.
would love nothing more.
They would love nothing
for someone
more
to
than
be mean
some.
to him on the internet, so he
some-
could be like, "Someone's attacking my child porn art."
Yeah, the broskies coming out of the woodworks, getting
Yeah,
off
you
the
don't want the
links.
broskies, dude.
The skis, dude.
Don't pull them off the links.
That's
dude. That's
all
absolute-
praise be to Billy on the skis, by the way.
True, yeah.
Just so we're clear,
Yeah,
I am stealing lingo. The skis is so. I was talking to dude. I was about we were talking about the skis, and I was just talking about how Beezer might be the king ski, dude.
You think so?
I was like, he's the most loyal ski.
True.
And also, I don't think I've ever seen him sad.
True.
I think the Beezer is just the Beezer 24/7.
He's full broski.
He's an absolute ski at all times.
Well, he probably doesn't admit. He probably
Then I
doesn't.
was like, maybe Beezer's autistic. I don't think I've seen him change an emotion once.
He probably does it like a proper broski is supposed to. If he probably just administers cold pilsner immediately upon any sort of
Any
discomfort.
emotions.
Any emotion, just administer cold pilsner.
Hit,
You're like right back to baseline.
or just scream cries into his pillow at night. Yo, what the fuck? Dude. I got a fucking doodle tooth.
That is funny about how everybody you know at one point just breaks down, just like out of
Scream
nowhere, just like. "Ah."
Yeah. O'Connor, also intense, bro, but he's laid up, dude. You got a depressed broski.
Really?
O'Connor's always sad, dude.
I hate when my broskies are laid up.
No, Beezer, that's the good thing about Beezer. Dude. I swear to God, I've never seen him like angry.
No.
Except like he'll get hammered at helium and be like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here."
Yeah,
bud."
I mean, yeah.
Every once in a while, true. He does. I
mean, you could turn the temp up on him a little.
Oh fuck!
But he
dude.
doesn't spaz. Doesn't seem to hold grudges.
I've never seen him sad.
Nah. He just gets tired, dude. Beezer just runs out of batteries and goes to bed and comes back. He just gets tired.
Oh fuck!
He just rocks till his eyes
Yeah.
get watery and he just like.
He wakes up. Yo, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's all that matters. man.
Spotted. Yeah, he was worried about where the skis have gone. Where have all the skis gone? He
Yeah.
said, dude, they're on the links.
Yeah, they're out there.
Saturdays are for the boys.
golf.
They're drinking fucking Bud Lights.
That's what you don't want is you get the broskies out there. They're out on the links. They're sipping cold pilsners. Their faces are red from sunburn, and they hear some news, and then they hit Twitter, and it's like, dude, that's like a CIA trained assassin.
True.
It's just It'll be the meanest. There's some guy
Ski?
like,
Yeah.
fucking, what
It's
the
like
fuck?
fucking stand up, quit kneeling.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Yeah, Phil and his boys, my dad and his boys are skis.
Are there? Yeah, big
Absolute
time,
skis.
dude.
They go to the men's club. They go to the Elks, get fucking bombed.
Yep.
Yo, I went to bingo. I went to bingo at the Elks this
How was it?
weekend. Sat down, won on my first card.
What?
Yelled out, "It's a bingo!"
Did you?
Yeah, the geezers were none too pleased. I was flashy.
What?
Yeah, people, dude. I go there sometimes. Bingo at the Elks rules.
Yeah.
If you win, everyone hates you.
I bet.
As soon as you win, people are like, oh. It's so funny.
How
But
much you win?
I won $100.
Woo!
Gave it to the squad right away. I was like, put it on, pay for the pilsners for the table, bro.
That's
But
respectable.
the
That
last-
combine that's bet you spiked the ball in the end zone,
Oh yeah,
and that's like
got the money. Made sure everybody saw it.
You probably hated that even more, dude.
Phil hates to see me win.
Really?
And I understand. I'm a dickhead. I'm like, look, it skips a generation. I have the championship gene. And Phil's like, oh, okay. Like, it happens. I don't know why. It skips a generation.
So he saw you stun on the 100.
Yeah.
It's hard not to fold that up and put it in your pocket, dude. Start calculating gas money. Or like,
Oh, yeah.
this will get me back and forth to New York like 6 times.
Yeah.
That's a solid move to put on the table. Be like, at the Elks Lodge, too, the beers are like $3.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of beers for the
done.
skis, dude.
Everybody got tendies. Everybody's dinner was like tendies and Bud Lights and bingo. Dude, it was a great
covered
night.
the whole night.
It's a great night.
Damn.
Yeah.
So was it 100 every time someone won?
Yeah, and then the final, that's
What
10.
was the buy-in?
10 or 20, and you get a stack of 10 cards,
Damn,
and then there's
dude.
10 games, and then there's the blackout.
Mm-hmm.
You know what blackout is?
Uh-uh.
It's where you got to get every single one, and that's the big money. That was 500.
What?
And it was great because I was one away,
Oh.
and I was like, dude, please let me get this. And then the lady behind me was like, bingo, and I was like, fuck. And then I turned around, it was like a lady with her 2 children, and she like kissed her kid. It was like, and I was like, oh fuck. Glad she won. I would have felt like a dick. I would have wanted to be like, oh, it's a bingo. Some lady's like relying on it for groceries.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
You can see it was a big. It was like an 8 Mile. Doesn't
Yeah,
she win bingo? That one?
I think so.
I think she comes home and is like, things are turning around.
I think she
That's
did
what
win-
happened
I
with
think
that
she
lady.
did win bingo.
She won bingo and was like, we're getting fucking bread and fucking
Damn.
Cocoa Crisps. We done it.
Your mom coming home drunk on a bingo win.
Just holding up
like,
like
you can't
40
even-
bucks left.
Oh.
I did it.
Yeah, bingo's for like if you're too confused about blackjack, you're like, let's play bingo.
Yeah, it's easy to cheat too. You can cheat the whole time.
How do you cheat?
You just get a nice advantage at the beginning. So you don't. So when you get your cards, you get 10 cards, but you can use any of them at any time. So I laid out a couple, saw where the first number hit. It's like, all right, that's a good spot on this card. Take that
But
card.
you keep your eye on the other ones too.
And if they don't call any numbers of yours for a little while, you save the card. It's like,
True.
this is a dud. I'm going to save it for the next hand. Here we go. Anytime 69 got called, ooh. Yeah.
How are people feeling that?
They all did it.
Did they?
Everybody at the Elks.
What?
When fucking 069 gets called,
People-
place gets rowdy. Whole place is just like, oh. Yeah, I swear to God. Even the guy who calling it is this big dude, this fat dude, like leaning behind a table with his fat wife. He's like, everybody's favorite, 69. And the whole place is like, oh, shit.
Do you know someone has a song right now that's like subliminally about 69ing? Ariana Grande.
What?
Her song's called 3435 that apparently is about 69ing.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
some
them
numerology
together.
shit.
Yeah, dude.
It's like 9/11.
Well, it's so funny that like Ariana Grande is going to some weird production team is going to be like, how about a secret song about 69ing? And it's like,
Yeah, you know that thing
pop
no
stars
one
do
likes?
that? Dude, I love 69s, but nobody
You
wants
love 69s?
I think they're awesome.
they're cool for a very brief amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're
Because
awesome.
everybody's, at least me, I'm a very terrible love maker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really focused. I'm not in the moment at all,
Yeah,
ever.
really.
I'm literally just focused on. I'm not even enjoying the suck fest I'm getting. The tubular sucking.
What is your preferred 69 layout?
What is it? What do you mean? What's the options?
I mean, you could go up.
You want me up
take
top.
The top. You could take the top.
No, that'd be too
You
much.
take the top and just fucking get in a 4-point
Have my
stance.
belly.
Get in a 4-point.
My dong would be here. My belly would just be flat against her.
Like, suck whatever you want.
Yeah, get in there.
I'm eating pussy.
I'm going down.
Dude, this song is so funny because it's about like watching movies and all. Like, basically, it's Ariana Grande, like poetically trying to get a guy to come to her house to 69 all night. But it's just talking about like movie nights and stuff. And it's like,
Yeah, it's not a tough sell, Ariana Grande.
like going from Netflix to chill to like, oh, and part of that is a long 69 session.
Yeah.
It's just fucking weird.
That's not a tough, like the Pope would say yes. Yeah, I'm done with this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, the Pope came out against, or the church made an official stance against, I think, gay unions, which is a funny word for gay people hanging out.
Yeah.
Unions. That's what the Philadelphia indoor soccer team is named after. The Philadelphia
Gay union.
About gay.
It's
about
true.
gay.
Every single fucking group of MLS fans is gay. God, I hate MLS. Dude, MLS fan sections, they're all. Don't get me started. MLS, you would hate them.
What's up
If
with
you
them?
saw it, it's Antifa.
What?
Every
Oh,
single
you
one
told
of
me.
them.
You did tell me
Every
that.
single. There's a direct link between Antifa and whatever local MLS team's
Why?
fan section is, because they're all dorks
True.
searching for meaning that they never had when they were young. So now they latched onto an MLS team that like was started in 2011.
Owned by
They're
John.
like, finally,
Bon Jovi.
meaning in my life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear this fedora and Chucks.
Go watch like arena soccer.
Go watch terrible soccer.
Yeah. Why do
I don't know. There's a direct link.
Why would Antifa support? Well, I guess because it's like a global. They're like, this is the least racist sport, soccer, because everyone plays it.
True, even though it's probably the most racist.
big time.
Every single European game, like someone throws a banana at a player.
yeah. Well, yeah, you're dealing with people where it's like
Yeah.
you can do that in your whole.
Yeah, you're going up against like Serbians.
Yeah, and you're England, and you're like everyone's like, fuck yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah,
It's not. There's not people like. Well, actually, it's like no. I mean, I'm sure that exists in England, but
I'm sure England's up there. England's actually equally as gay as us.
yeah.
Not that it's gay to fight racism, but
I mean, I know what you're
to
talking
like
about.
tear down a Winston Churchill statue.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're gay.
What? Why they tear down Churchill statue?
I think he was racist.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also saved us from fascism. But, whatever.
Really?
Yeah, he fucking defeated the Nazis.
Yeah, but
He
still,
was
man.
he was the last lion, dude.
Was he
He
really?
was hanging on. He was the bastion we needed. You ever see that movie?
What?
The
Churchill?
Darkest Hour?
No,
Oh, it's great.
I wouldn't. I refuse to watch
Oh,
it.
fuck. People were complaining about my history stuff.
Why?
Fuck them.
Why? What's wrong with that?
I don't know. People were yapping.
Fuck, dude. Don't.
There's a fucking sick ass movie about. It's just funny that England needed.
Mhm.
They were like, we need the guy who's the best at talking shit to save us from this. And then it just cuts to like a attic where Fat Churchill's in his bed,
What?
just getting hammered, and they're like, we need him. Turn him on, and he's just like, we will fight on the beaches. Like he just immediately
Damn.
starts talking that shit.
Do you think you ever sent messages to Hitler like "fuck you, dude"?
Definitely,
Fucking art school
yeah,
pussy. Do
pussy ass bull,
you think he sent
Pussy
direct?
bull.
That must have been so funny sending messages
Talking
to
shit?
Hitler and just talking shit to him.
dude. That's like the Japan thing, talking shit to Japan when you know you have nukes. Just like, you sure you guys don't want to say sorry? You should say sorry. I'll never you surrender. I bet you do.
Yeah, I'm furious about Winston Churchill, dude.
You should be.
I heard he was sexist too.
Oh, definitely.
What year was this?
I mean, it's World War II when he was at his
Till
peak.
1940.
Yeah, and then I think they had to remove him after World War II because they didn't need that juice anymore.
Really?
Yeah,
They did pull him
we
off.
can turn this down. He
Really?
was still in office. Like, we gotta fuck the Soviet Union up. Everyone was like, "Yo, chill, chill. We've had enough war."
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, we had a couple of those.
Nice.
We had some bulls that were like, "All right, Soviet Union's next," and everyone was like, "Please no,
Yeah, we don't want to
we've had enough. They'll fall apart."
Yeah, they did.
Hell yeah.
They were right. Yeah, I wonder. So you're saying Iran? You think we're gonna fight Iran?
No,
All right. I haven't heard anything.
that would be too big.
Yeah.
That would be too grand scale.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep fucking with the small ones, the fractured ones.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna keep that on the table. Like, we might fuck around and smash Iran. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we will.
Maybe we will.
Maybe
we'll
Iran.
Fight. Maybe we'll fucking go to war with China, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe China will fucking find out. We'll see.
Yeah, a lot of people are just talking shit, dude. It's like, yo, bro, if you're gonna be about it, dude.
That's because our news is fucking inciting fear.
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys think about World War III? Wouldn't that be terrifying? It's like, yeah, for sure.
After the break, we all might die in a single
Yeah.
flash of heat
Yes.
and light. It's just a Dove soap commercial.
Yeah, I was gonna say that a commercial. Like, my wife's a bitch, so I got a Dove. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, man, dude. I was thinking about that today. It's like I haven't heard anything about Biden, dude. I don't hear
He
anything.
hasn't spoken.
What?
He hasn't spoken publicly since he's been in office.
Nothing.
No. He
I thought
stood out front. They got like
I'm
the
waiting-
German Shepherd like bit somebody or something.
What?
Yeah, they had to send the German Shepherd down to Delaware. They had to relocate him, send him down.
Why did it bite someone?
I forget what happened there. Did either of you two numbskulls know? It was something. He stood out front in like a cool fucking bomber jacket and jeans
Yeah, just
and
kinda
aviators.
Took it like an
and was
epic
like
photo.
holding a dog. Yeah.
Oh, the
It's
fuck?
like, dude, who is this guy? He is dead. He may be dead.
Yeah, man. I've heard that he's showing signs of like advanced
Yeah.
whatchamacallit. It's funny when you
Dementia?
forget the word Alzheimer's. Yeah, I forget
Yeah,
like
forget Alzheimer's.
that thing where you forget everything. But yeah, no, I haven't heard anything from him, man. I don't like.
He has not spoken.
I was getting bombarded with Trump news, and all my presidential news just stopped, and I'm like, I feel lost. I thought he was supposed to. I'm waiting for him to bring us together. He's supposed to unite us.
On it.
Is he?
Yeah, we're gonna be together.
I can't wait till he brings me together with all the people who don't want anything to do with me.
Yeah,
It's like Joe Biden said so. We have to hang out and talk now.
I have to do alt rooms. Joe Biden said
Joe.
you have to let me into your safe spaces.
You have to. We did the long dark winter, darker than anything we've ever done. Now we're coming
It's
together.
pretty dark. It actually did get pretty dark, dude. The squad's falling apart.
Nah, dude, the broskies.
The broskies are holding strong.
Dude, I'm proposing we should have a carnival type festival every 10 years to commemorate the coronavirus. So because we came out of 2020, we should do 2030 should be like a national.
We do that at Helium every 2 weeks.
True, yeah.
we mourn the losses.
True.
Yeah.
We should do that. There should be a big nationwide, like, shut everything down for 7 days.
Yeah, like the purge, except a party.
Everyone go outside, show all of your vaccinations that you're now mandated to show. Dude, I think they're going to try to make people start showing them.
Your vaccination things?
I think that's coming,
Probably.
bro. That's coming. You're going to see. I haven't got my flu shot.
Yeah, for
a
like
long time.
flights and all that shit.
I think it's coming.
Almost definitely.
I'll be on the John Madden bus. Fucking
True. I'm on the John Madden bus tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah, the Chevy Cruze with the bees, dude. I got the bees.
You got to wrap that thing, dude. You got to wrap the
True.
cruise.
In what though?
Just your face.
What?
Yeah, wrap the cruise.
No.
Dude. Funny Man Shane. You should do Problem
Funny
Child.
Man Shane?
Funny Man Shane or the Problem Child, dude. And just have it like book
me for bookings. Have my
Instagram.
IG, Twitter on my back windshield.
Your Instagram,
my
dude.
back. What's that
And
called?
then just for good measure, get a Herbalife thing on the back of your car. And just fucking
Sponsored by Blue Chew Herbalife. Yeah, I should just drive a NASCAR with just podcast sponsors.
get like a ridiculous car and just wrap it.
Yeah,
in,
it'd be
like,
sick to
decals.
die in. Just get a very bloody, violent wreck and some wrapped bullshit. Yeah, it'd be tough to take seriously.
Dude, you got to start thinking money, dude. If you wrap your
planning
car,
what I want to die in.
a neon green and black wrapped thing with your face, and then just be like, dude, that would be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome,
I
dude.
wonder how many tickets I'll get. People be like, oh, pull this thing over. This is crazy. He's up to something.
Nah, dude, no one would even blink.
True.
They would
It's
just
my
be like,
face.
that's Problem Child.
It's my face flying by going 80. Damn, there goes Problem
And
Child.
every comedy club you do, park it in like sideways in 4 spots, dude.
Problem Child has arrived. Set up some merch out of the trunk.
I was actually going to start up a small savings account where I'm going to take my money and start slowly like hitting Pep Boys hard as fuck and pimping my ride. Like just a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
Just get the thing that like the little light bar that like goes with the music and just be like, yo, thank you everybody. Just want to show you,
Yes.
with your support, I tricked out the interior of my Honda Civic and just have like
Please
that,
check it out.
spoiler,
Get a monster spoiler.
ground effects.
Yeah.
Maybe get some 12s or some
Yeah.
14s, dude. And just
Get some 12s.
Some 12s would
12
be
spinners.
sick. Oh my god! No, I'm talking about the speakers.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the rims.
12s,
12-inch
bro?
rims
12s?
on a Civic? You're looking at 14s.
I was about to say, yeah, not 12s.
14s.
Yeah, dude, some 14s.
But that's an LX, right? That's a
I
14s.
think so. Yeah.
Then 14s.
I might get. I told Brittany I was going to get plastic spinners, and she's like, I won't.
I don't know if they even. Yeah,
They'll make them. I can get them.
I believe you.
I could get
I
plastic
bet
spinners.
Double D's has them. Double D's is probably selling spinners.
I might start a rim shop. It's a plastic only rim shop, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. But people still into rims?
No,
Damn, that sucks. That was tight.
rims did rule.
But yeah, rims are sick. I
Yeah,
was
rims are
waiting to
cool
be able
as
to
fuck.
get some, and I feel like now I actually might be able to get rims, and it's like now no one even likes them anymore. I feel like
True.
If
We
I got
aged out of it.
really sick rims, dude, that would be sick.
Remember when rims were cool? And now we're just, you know what's cool? Bisexual water polo players.
Yeah, dude.
How can I ever become that?
I mean, I think it's kind of racist to, throw rims on it. You know how many rim shops are going underwater? They're like, no one's buying them. It's like, yeah, everyone's jizzing on each other now. No one wants rims. And they're like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Everybody's afraid of appropriating.
True.
I should trick Phil's car out.
Dude. Christmas 2021.
Just get him rims.
Oh, fuck.
hell's this? My wheels are fine, Shane. Yeah, how much do these cost?
$2,200 a piece. You got to get Phil just one rim at least. It's like,
Yeah, he wouldn't notice. You could get one spinner on the back and just fucking let him go. And then when he finally found it, he'd be coming out of the Elks. The hell's this? The hell?
it's still moving. I'm stopped.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! I took an ice bath yesterday. Like ice, like 22 pounds of ice in a bathtub.
Why?
34 degree water.
Why?
I want to start ice bathing. I want to get into it. It's too cold. My tap.
Yeah.
My tap came out at. I finally temped it up. It's 50. Sorry, I keep crying.
That's
It's
nice.
56 degrees, I believe. Chilly, and I've submerged
You
myself.
got
in
those
that.
pupils too.
No, dude, I'm telling you, I'm out on the micros.
Oh, I thought it was Tuesday.
I usually
you
do.
just have beautiful eyes. That's the problem.
Thank you, bro.
Were
Thank
you
you.
microdosing on the
Last one?
Michaela Peterson podcast?
No, everyone thinks I'm.
Everyone, yeah, I got DMs. Like, was mad. I was like, probably.
No, I swear
I
to
was
God.
trying to expand the legend. I was like, definitely.
Yeah, dude. I was
He's
on
high as
10
fuck.
hits of acid. No, I was just chilling. But yeah,
I thought
dude,
she wasn't going to put that out.
So did I.
After a few weeks, I was like,
I thought she, and honestly, I was like, whatever.
I wouldn't care. I
Yeah,
was like, it makes sense. Because she was pretty straight faced after several jokes,
yeah.
including the partially blind fuck with us heavy after she was talking about the fucking dude with one
Senator Dan Crenshaw.
eye. Yeah.
Sorry, bro. But yeah, that was very funny. Actually, I remember that being like, dude, the partially blind fuck with us heavy.
Yeah.
And she was like,
Straight face, just like, okay, so
okay.
what was it like? when-"
Yeah, that was funny. She was a good sport.
She was.
She's a good sport. Producer rules too.
She's a beautiful angel.
Yeah, dude.
She's a sweet, beautiful angel, dude.
JP's daughter, dude. I might stand
I'll
up.
fucking rock JP.
Dude.
I would shatter JP, dude.
I might stand up.
What are you going to stand up for?
I might stand up.
Wouldn't you be
You're
stoked?
talking about shattering JP so you can
I would expose JP, dude. It's on site. If I see JP giving
You
a
think you're
talk,
gonna punch him in the face?
I'm not going to punch him. I'm going to go straight to it.
You're gonna-
I'm going to guillotine him. I'm going to jump in the air,
God.
bring him down with me. I would kill him. He's got like
He'd die.
diseases.
If you gave him a DDT, he'd
Yeah.
die.
I might stun him
If
to
you-
death.
Oh, dude.
Just go on stage while he's giving a talk. Or cut the lights.
I might
Cut the
stand, I might
lights.
stand up.
Cut the lights, choke slam him.
Oh.
Cut the lights, wake up, everybody like, oh my God. Oh
mean,
my
dude,
God.
If you did,
Choke slam him off stage to death.
I feel like he might be able to survive a pedigree.
He could survive. Oh, no, he would die head first with my weight coming down. He would his head might. If I give a pedigree to someone, their head might pop.
Pile driver, no chance.
Pile driver, he's dead.
He's dead.
He'd
survive the people's elbow. He might be a critical
might be a
condition.
standing suplex. Big J, I'm stealing Big J's on that.
What?
Big J's talking about beating up women, and he's talking about doing like a standing suplex to a woman
Oh,
and having her like in on it, so she's standing, you know.
yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
And it's like, yeah, JP, you could rock.
Oh yeah, you would fuck him up for sure. But his son would avenge him.
He has a son.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, I saw him.
Quiet bull. He's a quiet dude.
True.
He would come out, dude, like a maniac. You know, some guy got punched in the face of the Raven last night.
No, that's great news.
Yeah, dude. Sean showed me the footage.
Who got punched? Just strangers or comics?
Some dude. He was on stage. He's a comic.
He was on stage.
He was on stage,
Gardini, were you there?
I was not there, but he put the video up of him getting punched in the face on his Instagram.
He got fucking rocked, dude.
It was really bad. He's my friend.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Which
got.
friend? Do you think he would?
You don't
he
know
put
him.
it online.
Yeah, his name is Naeem Ali. Shout out.
I do know Naeem. Isn't Naeem jacked?
Yeah.
Isn't that
Dude.
who's fighting Lemaire?
He wants to box Lemaire, yeah. And
Well, he's 0 for 1
right now.
Yeah, he's 0-1 in amateur bouts.
Well,
Who was the guy who punched him?
Yeah, it's a little bit of personal business. Not even
Mm.
a comic, just a dude that didn't like him, just lurking in the back of the comedy show for 2 hours.
Just
And then
watching
right
him
when it was
shine.
ending,
Yep.
he ran on and just
Got him as his
socked
closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
On stage or walking
stage.
off stage?
Dude, his head hit the back of the wood. Like he got. It was a running.
Dorian broke it up, though.
Dorian hopped in, bro.
Nice.
I'm just happy he didn't light somebody up.
Dirty Deeds could have lit someone up.
That's what I'm saying,
He would have
bro.
released the snake out of his he'd be like, stay back.
Like his dark materials, dude. He
Yeah. A snake would Dorian probably has a snake on him. Keeps that thing
Keeps
on him.
that-
Keeps a 12-inch boa on him.
Yeah, he also keeps that thing on him, dude.
Does he?
Yeah, bro. Come on.
Dorian keeps a gun and a snake on him.
Yeah, dude, all the time.
The deeds.
Dorian's like Bayou Billy, dude.
So this guy got fucking laid. That's my nightmare, dude. Getting laid out at the Raven, that sucks.
I mean, this dude got a full running head start, ran up, cracked
Jermaine
him.
O'Neal him.
Yeah,
from
dude,
fucking the
hard as fuck.
You remember that punch? Jermaine O'Neal. It was
that when he went in the stands?
Yeah, but then there was like a little fat guy came on the court and fucking 7-foot Jermaine O'Neal ran across.
No,
Gave him like a sliding punch.
Who was the guy who did it up in the stands?
That was Ron Artest.
I'm thinking
he
of
went
Ron
up.
Artest. Yeah, I didn't see Jermaine O'Neal.
Steven Jackson. That's his name, right? Steven Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
He's the man.
Yeah.
I support them for that.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's awesome. Someone threw a drink at you.
Yeah.
And the whole team, the Pacers are just like, all right, fuck them.
Fuck this.
We're
dude.
going.
Why was that? It must have been the away team. They were
the away team.
Where were they?
At Detroit.
Yeah.
And what happened was Ron Artest kind of got into a fight with Ben Wallace.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember him. He was a
I remember
fucking
Ben Wallace,
terrifying
big dude.
monster.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Like the argument was who would win a fight, Shaq or Ben Wallace. That's an argument.
What?
Yeah, he was that level of like beast.
Damn.
Because Diesel he'd get you.
He knows kung fu too.
True. You see that Shaqville?
Shaqville. I think Shaq is a CBD company.
Probably.
You know,
he's also with the General, Papa John's. He's all day.
Is he really?
Yeah, he does every commercial.
Really?
He's a new Billy Mays.
What?
He is.
That's
he
fun.
sawed this boat in half. That's what he's gonna do.
But yeah, the dude got rocked.
Guy got rocked. Yeah, that's
smacked
terrible.
his head against the wall, and then he popped up. You know, again, people
You have to pop up.
People rushed the dude, and everyone. Dorian fucking came, jumped in on it.
Did anyone get a sock on? Did anyone punch
That's
that
what
guy?
I said. I figured some people would be.
While people were holding him, we gotta give him a little butt belly, a little bit. I'd like to kill you.
Yeah, you're a little fucking. I mean, I
jab.
know 100%. I would if I had that opportunity, I would punch that guy just because.
Yeah,
just because I would just be like, I don't ever get to punch someone as hard as I can
Yeah.
in the ribs. I need to do this right. I would absolutely punch him at least 3 times as hard as I could. Just like I have no emotional investment in the person or whatever. But if I was in that situation, it would have been.
I went through a phase where I was doing that in college to anybody that was taking a. What the fuck was it called? A keg stand?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that was getting keg stand, I would get under and punch him in the stomach. There's one dude, I remember I was at Pitt. I was at my friend's frat. And they were doing a keg stand, and the dude doing it, and I just socked him in the dick like 3 times. And his legs, but people were holding him, he was trying to like curl up. He's like, dude, what the fuck? Someone fucking is hitting me. And I left. It's so funny. Yeah, next time you see someone doing a keg stand, definitely punch him in the balls.
Oh, fuck.
Punch him in the belly.
Oh, punching the belly and the balls on a keg stand. Too.
Well, because they try to curl up, but people are like holding their legs as hard as they can. They're getting restrained.
It's also, too, it's funny because you're just life of the party.
Oh,
you're like, oh, it's my time. Let's go. And you're like, my nuts.
Someone's punching me in the dick.
Let go of my legs.
Yeah, what's the record? 35 seconds? Watch this. Oh, fuck.
We should go to a college party.
Please.
And just punch somebody in the dick.
Any college listeners, let us come to your party.
Let us come to your party and punch
I promise not
dick.
to be a sexual predator.
I don't think you can. Well, you can, yeah. I guess there's other ways to predate upon women who aren't, Yeah, so. But he won't do that.
I would not do that.
I'm just coming there to punch someone in the dick and leave immediately. That'd be so funny, dude.
It'd be great.
Dude, you could, if you went to, honestly.
Especially because if we went to a college party, the only way we'd get invited it was if one dude liked our podcast.
Yeah.
They'd bring us in and be like, yo, these are my favorite podcasters. And everyone would be like, who the fuck are these losers?
And then we'd punch them in the dick.
Then punch a kid in the dick. And everyone would be like, oh, you're the best. Get that kid out of here.
I'm going to show up for the college party dressed like it's Can't Hardly Wait. I'll have like ski goggles on my side of my head.
Or we're both going to get pants. That's the ultimate fear with college students is getting pants.
Yeah, dude, we should do that. I think
we can't go to a college party.
No, I'm saying what I want to do. I'm going to take it even a step further. I'm going to build this into like a 10-year plan, maybe 20-year plan. I want to get old and retire quietly to like a college town and just study kung fu. Spend the last half of my life being really good at kung fu. And become something like dark folklore where I break into college parties like on full
fuck
moons
people up.
and just punch like 3 people in the dick and just I leave. They're like, dude, I swear to God, this guy, he
He's
got
a
us.
legend.
That's not true. That only
That's actually
it happens every
really,
10 years.
Yeah, that's great.
Come out from I would have like a real weird house, and I would come
Yeah.
out decked in black at like 3 a.m. People would be so drunk they'd be like,
Do it
"Oh,
every
I don't
Corona party if you sync it up to every 10 years during festival,
even- I
carnival.
might start a carnival just so I can punch a college kid in the nuts. Just one.
Just lay out college.
Just catch him like by himself.
Break into a frat house while they're all like watching TV. What the fuck, dude? Just hit a kid right in the chest. First
Or-
kid is like, you gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. Stay underneath your fucking
My cloak,
hood,
of course,
and
dude.
then just pop a kid in the chest. What the fuck, dude? That's not
Oh.
cool. Start throwing flying.
Hey, we're trying to
knees.
come on each other here. What the fuck? Yeah, the year's
We're watching
24.
Generation. Yeah, frat houses will be by the wayside.
Oh yeah.
They'll be gone in the next
Yeah.
10 years. They're gone.
Maybe I'll have to break into sororities and fucking.
What was that guy's name? Who's the serial killer? Ted Bundy.
I'm not gonna kill them. I'm just
You're
gonna.
gonna break in his.
I'm just gonna
You
go in-
say you're not gonna kill him.
I'm gonna push
Wait
him.
till you get in there. There's no one around, dude. You say you're not gonna murder them.
That's why I never went into a sorority
You're not
house.
gonna nibble any after you
college-
knock them out.
In college, I remember
bite
a
a
girl
finger
being
off?
like, when I come in the sorority house, in my head being like, I might murder all of you. It's so hard not to murder all of you guys.
I have a very deep desire to kill all of you. I don't know what that is, so I'm not gonna come in. Do you want to come up to my room? It's like, no, I would kill everybody in there.
murder everybody in there.
Probably with my bare hands while you guys are sleeping.
I'd murder and at least eat one of you.
Yeah, one of you I would take a bite out of.
Dude, I
How
might.
scrumptious are your college girls?
Oh, dude, to murder them and then eat them?
Yeah.
That's. I mean, dude, I might go on vacation. I might
That's
go on
every
a quiet
dude. That's
vacation.
dude's dream. Every ski's dream is to drive a golf cart into a sorority and just munch.
Murder and munch. Oh my god. What do you think with the what's the weapon of choice?
Strangle.
So
Get them while they're sleeping, just like, hey.
oh,
And then
especially
then once they're out, you get a finger, get a couple tendies, and head out.
oh, the fridge is stocked, dude. I actually was in a sorority house once. The freezer is stocked with snacks. All of their mommies and daddies go in there and buy them food.
Yeah.
Yeah, the freezer's
And
stocked.
then
I
they get their
peeped.
periods and eat them.
That's all I. Yep.
Then their pussies bleed and they eat ice cream.
Yep.
Disgusting.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why I want to get in there. Put an end to it.
Yeah, dude. I think I might actually do it where instead of busting into the house, I might just like I could even go undercover as a security guard. Just ride a Huffy all
Yes.
night. Just chill on a Huffy and see like a drunk dude walking home alone.
Call him a rapist.
Or
Just beat the hell out of him.
oh, you're saying call him a rape? Oh yeah,
you
you
can
stage
just
rape.
you could be the Swedish bicycle guys.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
all you have to do is see a college kid walking home. Be like, halt, rapist. That's how you should train for your frat. Like occasionally just wallop a fucking dude walking home.
That's what I was saying. That's
Yeah.
how I'd keep the folklore going. You have to find someone alone and like very drunk at 3 a.m. and just go up behind him, like security, and just like punch him in the nuts.
It's not
Just fuck it right in the nuts. No, just, and then I would try to knock
freeze security.
like, can you knock someone unconscious by punching them in the dick? There has to be a level
mean,
where they pass
probably.
out. Just fucking, and then run, and just take off. And the guy would be like waking up, like, I think someone punched me in the nuts last night. Like, no, they fucking didn't.
Yeah, especially if you have a security flashlight.
Blind
you
him?
can blind them while you approach.
Oh,
Just be like, freeze, empty. Put your hands over the top of your head.
fucking pow. Right in the nut. The cops
What
come.
would your name be? You'd have to have like the Strangler or something
The
like
Nutcracker, dude.
that. The Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker.
What campus? Where are you gonna terrorize?
I might go some small, like rural college out in like the middle of Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Something
yeah.
like a small college, dude,
Yeah.
with like a nice
You could
folklore.
You could get Messiah College. That's right by me.
That'd be nice.
It's a Christian university. That's like a dry campus. That'd be perfect.
That would be great.
That's it. And
Wait,
they're
they're not
like-
going to be drunk ever.
Yeah, but they're very religious, so the lore will grow like crazy. They'll be like, "There's an actual demon on campus."
True. Yeah.
They'd be like performing exorcisms. You'd pop out of the woods.
Oh.
No, just start running away.
That would be awesome, dude. To lurk and then just even if you didn't hit him in the nuts, but to just like gut punch, any kind of just hard strike on just a kid who's like 19, like,
What's up, man?
oh fuck,
What's up, dude? Be like, I'm not your dude. It's sir. Dude, I'm not your buddy.
might have to go to the Elks and start a
Dude,
secret brotherhood.
Next
dude.
time you go to the Elks, try to win bingo and just be like, yes, dude. Everyone in there will be like, what the fuck? Dude was their generation. You know what I mean? Like our generation is to us what dude was. Everyone's walking around saying dude.
yeah,
What the hell?
that would piss him off. Like, oh, I'm right here, dude. dude. Right here, dude.
I'm thinking of that. Hitting Phil with that right now.
What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
That's a fucking.
Lower his fucking glasses.
Yeah, that's a. I'll dude you, dude.
Yeah.
You think I'm not your dude?
I'm not your dude.
I'm not your dude.
You think I'm one of your buddies? You think I'm MacGyver or whatever his name? He calls you MacGyver nonstop. All he does is call you MacGyver. He's like, you and MacGyver, you guys still doing that? Like, yes, dude. When are you gonna?
That makes me so happy.
They're so eager to know if people are stopping doing comedy.
Really?
All of them. That's all they. Yeah, my parents are very like, you and MacGyver still doing that little thing? It's like, yeah, we are.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, MacGyver fucking rules.
Yeah.
Pretty pumped.
He constantly calls you MacGyver.
Oh, so sick. That's so sick.
Yeah. At this point, it's intentional. It has to be.
Even rules, even more.
He's losing his mind.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's a geese, dude. He's full Biden. He's like 10 years young, 15 years younger than Biden.
What the fuck?
Think of him, yeah. Think of any of your geezer dads like 10 years from now.
What's
running the country?
Dude, that's insane. What's Biden's like drug use history? Trump is substanceless.
Yeah.
He said he didn't do anything.
Yeah, but Trump was definitely on the something. Because he was spry, dude. He was a geese.
Yeah. Wait, do you think he took like something from his doctor?
It's probably Adderall.
He probably doesn't count medicine as he's probably like, it's medicine.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was probably Adderall.
You think he was on Adderall the whole time?
Yes.
Damn. I mean, honestly, I think every president should be required to be on Adderall.
Which is impressive considering how thick he is.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't know if he was
just
on Adderall.
Juiced on Adderall.
He might not be on Adderall.
I think he was. He
be
had to be on something.
I think he's just high T.
I agree.
I think
First
he's
off,
high
please
T,
don't
high
let
IQ.
me. Please don't let me be on the side of the argument that's against Trump being high T.
I'm not.
Obviously, the guy's high T.
I think he's just high T, high IQ, and it looks like he's on Adderall.
High IQ.
I think he's like 160 probably. He's slightly lower than Jones. It's like Jones is 170,
Jones
Trump's
is up
160. But no, I don't know. I just miss hearing stuff about my president, dude. I feel lost.
I know.
Even if it was bad stuff, at least I knew what was going on.
Isn't it nice to be able to go back to being able to publicly be like, "Yo, Trump fucking ruled."
It's pretty funny.
Yeah,
pretty funny, man.
everyone's kind of coming around on that tip too.
What do you mean?
Everybody
dude?
that was pretty neutral on Trump is like, "Damn, Trump's gone."
Yeah,
Sucks.
I mean, dude, what
Christmas is dead now.
Yeah,
The war on Christmas is officially over.
yeah, dude. I guess we're gonna all go back to believing the news again, or
The
something.
skis were just sent back into the darkness, back to
Yeah,
the links. They're on hole 17 right now. They'll return to save us.
They'll be back. Well, they're probably. I mean, the stickers are still on the golf carts. That's what going to be my vehicle, dude. Golf cart with a Trump 2020. It's going to be year 2040.
Yeah.
I'll pull up and just punch people in the nuts. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is Trump?
He was the best ever.
You were racist if you liked him. It was a fun time.
The media spun an unfair narrative about him and race. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
I like your plan. That's a good plan. Terrorize
Yeah, man.
universities.
Yeah. Just one kid at a time. That keeps the folklore going. Just one dude. One.
It would be, yeah. You'd be like the Jersey Devil. It'd
Exactly.
be like kids would like drive at night to try to find you.
Be the PA dick puncher, dude. Like, there he is.
You'd be at home in an ice bath. Just ice,
Dude.
just punch in the water.
So apparently, this was tough for me. I had a tough week. Well, I did the ice bath, but before I did it, I watch a lot of guys on YouTube who are like, there's this YouTube market where these guys are quietly coming out as like these kind of like new age health guys who are all like way against coronavirus. It's a very weird blend of.
They don't believe it?
Dude, not at all. But they like not at all. Like the one guy there's Paul Check is one guy. He's like a little more tame. He's a little more reserved. He's still like he's a wild dude. And then you have this guy Certified Health Nut, who Certified Health Nut is into taking cold ice baths and then ball slapping. So when you come out of a cold ice bath and slap your balls, it's good for you. Apparently, he calls it sexual kung fu. And he also kung fu.
Hold on. I do have to stop you. How much of him do you believe?
Well,
have you tried slapping your balls?
No,
after an ice
God,
bath?
no.
All right.
I took the ice bath. So I took the ice bath.
Did you think about it?
Well, dude, it was so like again. I've done the 50 degree.
Oh
this
my
water
God,
was
slapping your balls after an ice bath.
I don't know how hard he's slapping. So he's going to come out with a program.
Even if you fucking like, that would suck.
Dude, I did the 35-degree ice bath in my buttocks, like my butt muscles, seized in like just crazy pain. I was like, ow, ow. I feel like I had to do the barrel that I'm totally submerged because it was like parts of my body that were out of the tub just convinced the parts that were in, like, get out. So like I just like dipped my butt in my legs and my back, and my fucking ass just hurt, dude. It hurt. It was just like it was a pain. So I'm gonna go.
Just like before bed?
No, it's like the middle of the afternoon.
Dude, what are you
and
doing?
then I had a kinked neck, a further kink to my neck too, because I seized up. So like my neck now, it was a little bit of a kink. Now the kink, like it's full. Like when someone calls my name, I'm like,
yeah, well, that's because.
yeah. That hurts.
What are you doing?
Well, I needed to do it, dude.
No,
it was a challenge. Dude. I
No.
needed to do it, and, dude. I will be able to take that degree, that level of temperature, but I got to work my way down.
yeah.
You check the hypothermia tables, dude. You can stay within 33
You should,
degrees
you know, what you should
for
get into
10, 15 minutes.
nice warm baths.
I do.
And a
I
nice
like them
book
too.
and a candle.
I like those too. I
Get
take
into
those.
that.
I take those.
All right.
But the cold
Damn, I haven't
water,
taken a bath.
cold water is good for you.
Oof.
You get that platelet rich blood. It just sucks all of like this weird blood cell. Like your body thinks it's going to die basically, and just kicks out all this good stuff for your body. It's good. It is good for you. But dude,
Is that real science or is that from
Yeah.
the YouTube guy
no,
that
no,
slaps
no.
his
That's
nuts?
that's real.
Okay.
That's real. I
I
mean,
mean, I know it's good
it
for
is
like
good for you.
muscles
Yeah,
because we would do it after football. You'd have to do it.
exactly. That's why I want to do it.
Yeah.
Did you guys do what
Yeah.
temp
you had
water
to
was
get
it?
it. It was ice. It was ice water. It was giant bucket, like plastic
Yep,
bins, and you filled it with ice.
that's what I got. I need the.
And it was the worst because the coaches would be like, ice baths after practice. It'd be like,
How long was you sitting there for?
I don't know. I would rarely do it. I
Really?
would try. Yeah, dude, I was a loser. I just wanted to be the captain of the water polo.
Dude, just ball slap.
I would walk by and like look at people doing it and be like, "What the fuck are you thinking?" They'd all be jacked with abs and black.
Dude, it actually
I was
will.
just a fat
If
guy
your
with a
muscles are
small
sore.
dick.
Dude, well, here's the thing you don't want to happen if you're in a barrel, you can just submerge in there
Your team is
I was-
floating.
straight out of the fucking water, dude.
How
Straight
big?
out
What
of the water.
diameter are we talking to the head here at this point?
What do you mean, like the width or the height? Dude, I'm talking like my dick.
If my penis was in that, yeah,
Let's go scale. My dick was literally this big,
yeah.
and it was so small that it was erect. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. It stood straight up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, I'm saying it like it just went.
Can't even imagine.
I've never seen. I've had it float in the bathtub. This was just like there was no other way it could
Good
goof it up.
penis right there.
Oh, dude, this thing I must be giving. I'm on cam, dude.
True, and you're skinny right now.
Dude, it was.
You must have had a full team.
It was tiny, dude. I'm giving my. I'm not. I'd have to take a picture. I wasn't. It was such a freakishly small
You
penis
could
that
send
I was
me
like,
that.
what?
I'd be happy to see that. That would
I'll take the.
make my day.
It's pretty fucking.
That
sick.
would make my day, and I would promise not to show it. I never showed you your Grinch photo
True.
in its entirety.
True. That was
Or
a
at
good,
least
that
like
was
your
a
head and
good
chins.
photo.
That photo is. I still have it. I mean,
Great
I love
photo.
it. If you die, I'm releasing it.
You have to.
Day of death, I'm putting it.
That'll
out.
be at my funeral,
That's your
dude.
obituary. Yeah, that'll be your funeral card.
Has to. Dude.
That's terrifying.
Oh, that picture was crazy.
Oh yeah, was that like when you were like, I gotta get in shape when you saw it, or
I was still trying to get in shape. I'm telling you, that's night vision, dude. It throws your body. off.
I mean,
Night vision adds
I agree.
40 pounds and adds 60 years to your body.
yeah, I agreed. I knew that was night vision. I knew you weren't that.
But no, I was kind of like, I was trying to get in shape before that. And then
Oh,
I
yeah, you
saw
told
that,
me,
and
yeah.
I was just like, Jesus Christ, I gotta get in shape.
Yeah, yeah. That's why
Imagine my
I
poor
avoid
daughter, dude.
photos.
My poor daughter just looking out, waking up and just seeing
Just
Grinch
the
body.
vitch, dude.
Yeah, the vitch, dude.
And literally the vitch.
Just walking upside down. No, my main goal is not to require like serious assistance upon the time of my death. That's what I'm.
That's
trying
all
to,
you can
That's
hope
what I'm
for.
trying to avoid.
Yeah,
That's all I care about is not having to be like rolled over.
resuscitated.
Yeah, or just like
People screaming.
I don't want to burden some Jamaican lady with having to like wipe my ass for 5 years before I die.
Yeah,
Or
although that sounds right up your alley.
well, I'd like
be
to I'd like to
truthful.
be able to enjoy it. Put it that way.
I think you would.
I like to be able. I'm saying like
I think you would enjoy
be
that.
young and spry and just be like, it's time to get my ass wiped. And be like,
I think you'll always be young at heart.
Matt, you play too much.
Matt, you've been shitty
I ain't wiping your fucking ass.
Big shitty boy, Matt McCusker.
Stop playing with me and wipe your own ass.
No, I'm I'm staring down the barrel of a nice, massive heart attack. Hopefully at a
You
kids.
think so?
Hopefully at like a kids party.
Just mid hot
He's like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go expire in the bathroom. I'll be right back.
You got to start dressing for your heart attack. Polo cat. No, I'm talking about some polo and a tucked in khakis, dude.
I'm ready to die, dude. At all times.
You think? I don't think you'll.
I'm
Dude,
biggie, dude.
the medical technology is too big.
I'm dressed, ready to die.
Fauci's gonna steal your fucking Warrior's death, dude. Fauci's gonna take away your Warrior's death.
Warrior's dead at the grill, like Tony Soprano passing out through a grill, knocking it over, starting a fire.
You're scheming on like a 4th of July.
I am, yeah, yes. It'll be hot out.
Just like you fall into a bunch of plates, and you're like, It's like, call 911.
Yeah, my last words. I want to hear people shouting,
Yeah,
"Help!
help him.
Call 911! Oh my god!" There's some bitch wife I didn't even care about. I'm dying there. I'm like, she's in pain. I'm like, yes.
The doctors fix you, and you come back. You're just,
Fuck.
yeah, that's.
Or getting shot. That'd be good.
You think you
Shot
get
a bunch of times.
Yeah, that'd be tight. Where do you think you get shot at?
I don't know. Where do you think? Why? You think? What do you mean?
I don't think you're gonna get shot.
I
I'm
hope,
saying,
like-
what
like-
setting? You know, I'm thinking backyard barbecue for the heart attack.
I'm thinking backyard barbecue as well, and just a couple G-men come in with Tommy guns.
What? What about a hunting accident?
Hunting accident would also be tight.
That'd be tight.
Yeah, getting hit while in the fucking tree stand, falling out.
It's getting JFK.
Yeah. Just up there shitting in a bucket like those maniacs do. You know they do that? They just shit in buckets in their tree stands.
Yeah.
They're up there
dude.
like chain smoking, drinking coffee in the morning.
Dude.
As soon as you get to the tree stand, you got to crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, for every deer that gets shot with a Remington, it's like a woman who doesn't get smacked in the head. That's
True.
That's something you got to just.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. You just sit out in a
woman
fucking
smacked in the head.
freezing cold fucking wooden treehouse, and you're like, that fucking
Damn.
bitch.
What do you think? That's just. I would never advocate for the violence
Yeah.
against women.
Sure.
It's disgusting. It
Of
disgusts me.
course.
There's got to be a split second. Like,
When you finally connect,
yeah.
I'm honestly.
Extract that bit. That's not a good
No,
bit.
I know what you're
it's
saying.
not a good bit. But you ever see like in The Longest Yard when the one guy's in for punching the warden, he got an extra like 10 years. They're like, was it worth it? And he was like, yes. Dude, I wonder if there's just one guy out there that's in jail. Like, yeah, it was worth it.
It was worth it. It was
I
worth
tagged her. It was just,
I think
like a Tyson fucking walk up.
just fucking. I think we should do something like there should be weight class should be considered, for sure.
I agree.
It should be.
You got to hit a big Bertha if you're a big dog.
Yeah, it's like welter,
You
heavyweight,
got to lay out a Bertha.
featherweight, welter. There has to be some
True.
sort of ruling, especially if women are kick ass.
Well, if the women are kick ass and she's been taking classes on like self defense, you're like, all right, let's see.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like there needs. I mean, with you know, I mean, you can't. It's just the law itself. I
A lot
would
of violence
never.
against women in this episode.
I would never do it. No, I'm talking about hitting kids in the nuts. I'm just talking
Well,
about
yeah, but
murdering.
we were also talking
sororities.
about breaking in and murdering college.
We're just talking about the urge to murder entire
Yes,
sororities.
You know that deep desire that all men have buried deep in them to break into a house and
It
murder?
only comes up when people threaten to destabilize the patriarchy. I've noticed.
True.
When people are like, "Wait a second," when people talk about the wage gap, I'm like, "Ugh." I just see like those Greek letters, and I'm like,
Yeah.
get away." I want to just run into them, murder them. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to murder a sorority.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
No, I just want to. Yeah.
I don't think you.
I don't want to do anything there. I'd go in there.
I don't even want to go.
make
in
sure they're all okay.
there. Is everybody studying? All right, get back to your studies. I'm gonna slowly walk out
No, just
backwards.
Slowly grip the handle of the butcher knife.
in your front pocket, just palms sweating.
Guys studying hard.
I hope you guys are catching up on all your books.
Gripping the serrated
holding
knife.
your wrist that's holding it. It's like, no. What movie are you guys watching? Scream. It's like,
That's a good one.
that's like one of my favorites, actually. Fuck.
I'm crying, dude.
They're like, oh, all of our. There's a girl watching TV. It's like, where's everybody else? It's like, oh, they're all taking a nap. It's like, They're in their PJs upstairs.
Break the window. What was that noise? Break the window down here. It just slides down.
Yeah, we can't keep it closed. So it's open at night? Yeah, it's like it's spring break, so most of the houses are empty, except ours. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Sick. That's a fun bit.
Just murdering.
Just a guy who wants to kill college girls. Bundy.
Just out there fighting a good fight.
Bundy did it, dude.
Oh.
He was like,
For every dude that does it, there's 100 that are just kind of like, they drop their daughter off in college. And they're like, oh.
yeah. Oh, man.
They're up with their buddies playing murder, rape, eat. They're like, who would you,
Yeah, which
who
of the
would you
three?
murder?
Yeah.
Who would you rape? Who would you eat?
Wow. Yeah. Murder, rape, eat's a good game.
I'm eating Gamma Psi.
Yeah, Game of Psi, you got to murder them.
You gotta munch. We gotta murder all of them eventually.
The sororities?
I mean, you can't just eat them alive. You have to murder them. You can't. You gotta catch and kill.
Damn. Damn.
Oh.
Damn, I wish we would have got canceled on that.
On psychosexual masochism,
Yes.
whatever Norm Macdonald calls it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
psychosexual masochism.
You know that thing that makes you feel like God?
Yeah. Fuck, man. Yeah, that'd been funny to get canceled on murdering an entire fraternity.
Yeah.
Or just talking about, just getting the lines of like, grip the butcher knife.
Yes.
And as I unscrew the bars that are supposed to safeguard their windows from the outside.
I had a feeling I was doing something wrong, but
Yeah.
I was in too deep at that point.
Just a small handheld acetylene torch as I melt the bars and make my way inside.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
The sororities around here have bars, don't they?
Yeah. On the first floor,
Damn,
not
yeah,
on the
keep
second.
out the Preds.
Not on the second.
Think how many predators have been befuddled by that.
Oh, my.
You're like, yes, tonight's the night I'm going to rape and murder a whole sorority.
Oh,
Spotlight comes on while you're out front, like,
yeah, dude, all your weapons fall.
some dude on a Huffy's like, stop,
Stop it.
punches you in the dick. Stop, rapist.
There's just some like boy laying there. Like, what the fuck? And you're like, that was you. I'm out.
I can't believe you did that. You got to hold him down.
I might. I mean, I'm saying this right now. This might not age well, but I might retire to a small college town and sexually assault young men. Young men. Just young men. Just be like, this is for fucking male privilege. Fucking just grab their dick and just not jerk it off like good. Just like hard 8th grade hand job. Just, you fucking pig. just to let them know. Just as like a thing. Be like, look, you fucking.
Man, you should have seen just the mood in the room change
What?
when you released your plan.
To sexually
I mean,
assault young
heads,
men?
both heads hung over there. Both of them went. Everyone was so
Yeah,
sad.
but when I said men.
Even that, it was.
Really?
I mean, it helped slightly.
I think it helps.
The guard dog popped up. He was in on the bit, but Noah stayed. It's because he's a college age male.
True, he's a target.
True.
He's
I
a
mean,
target.
he's listening to two wolves ask what's for dinner. He's a little sheep sitting there.
I'm talking about strictly men.
Yeah. Men. Adult men.
And in the name of establishing
Femininity.
equality and femininity.
Yes. In the name of shortening the wage gap.
Yeah, just fucking
He'd
just
like to
just
rip
taking
dicks.
a young drunk boy in my mouth and like acknowledge the divine mother. He's 18, dude. He's 18. He's not-
Yeah, he's 18. You're allowed to sexually assault.
Totally legal.
True. There's nothing creepy about this.
Just a fucking reach around, dude. Just
Yeah,
fucking-
but you could spawn a new superhero of a college youth.
oh,
that goes to, like, truck
It would
stops.
get me in. What?
He goes to truck stops and he's
What's-
like, "This is for the patriarchy," and then just gets a train run on him.
Oh fuck!
My plan's backfiring. All the boys are like, "We got one. We got one." There's one here. It's our dream. 10 dudes
Oh,
at the
fuck,
Vince
dude.
Lombardi rest stop, just running a train.
Dude, they're
on
like
a
tow
boy.
trucks. They're like tow trucks.
Dudes coming into the Sunoco for Gatorade, coming back out, sweaty, just
Yeah, it'd be like, did you ever get in an accident? Like
buying
9
like
tow trucks
rhino
pull up?
pills.
Oh, grab the stash.
Yeah, I'll take a 5-hour energy drink and a what are these rhino pills?
Oh fuck!
Just doing a line on the counter in
They
front
probably
of
have
the
Pez
cashier.
dispensers, dude. With just rhinos. Fucking
I wonder. Yeah, I bet those dudes just pop
another
shit.
college vigilante here to teach
If
you
I was
about the
driving like 24-hour, like 36-hour haul, and you're just in a rest stop, like, I wonder what these pills actually do.
take all
I'd
of
be
them.
popping.
You'd
those
have
things.
to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just be driving, just like, I'm so fucking hard. Oh fuck, I fucked up. You gotta call a physician. Where are you? It's like, I'm on I-80.
That's how they map out the distance for the rest stops. Is the time a rhino takes to kick in. Like, oh man,
truckers are the best.
I love them.
They're terrifying.
I love them, dude. We might have to slide into the page.
Yeah. Let's go. You can find
probably
us on the
should've slid into the
Patreon. We
page
should have slid on the page for all the
probably about
murdering,
20 minutes ago.
strangling and murdering women.
What are we at? 121. 109. I'm off, dude. As soon as I thought I was good at it.
Yeah, it happens. I had to stop.
Yeah.
I was good. There'd be times I'd be like, "Are we at 1 hour right now?" I'd be like, "1 hour 20." I'd be like, "Fuck, I'm so gay."
I suck, dude.
Guys, this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I'll be at Helium, Indianapolis. Please come to that. It'll be me and BJ. Actually, the real show, the real money, is next weekend, the 26th and 27th, Auburn, Alabama.
Prom child.
Headlining the Crown of Comedy, which I believe is in a strip mall in Alabama.
Yes, dude.
Let's get it.
Dude, that's going to be tight.
I mean, this is just one of those where everybody that was like, cancel culture is not real. He's doing fine. They're exactly right. Come see me at a strip mall in Auburn, Alabama, y'all.
Just crushing it, dude.
That's a university.
The what?
Nothing.
You'll be crushing it, dude.
I might get invited to a sorority after the show.
You think so?
They better hope not.
Sure,
I'll be roll damn tied in there. April 15th, 16th, and 17th, headlining Helium Buffalo.
Ooh.
You want to come to Helium Buffalo. And that's it for now. That's all
huge.
I'm going to say. Oh, actually, you know
What
what?
you got?
A lot of people will be interested in this. The 29th and 30th and the 1st of May. So the 29th and 30th of April, the 1st of May, Harrisburg Comedy Zone.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a big one.
You're turning home.
That's, yeah.
What day is
I'm
that?
coming home. I'm coming home. Tell my dad.
It's about time. Do they knock
Please
it off,
don't
dude?
come.
He's coming.
He will.
I'm going to call him like, Phil, it's MacGyver. We got to go. HBZ.
Yeah, the Harrisburg Comedy Zone.
I try
Surprise,
to
surprise.
HBZZN. What?
No.
I can't make it
Surprise, surprise. The king is back. He'd be like, yo, I'm just going to get bombed and
Just come
have
out and
fun.
address the people.
I will.
You'll just be like basically on a balcony just fucking,
Yes. My people.
I'm here. I've
If
returned.
things do go bad, I'm just going to run for mayor of Mechanicsburg.
Dude, you would crush.
Yeah.
Such a good idea. That's
Hold
dude,
rallies at the Grove.
Come on, man.
Get the people
you
fired
would,
up.
you would instantly win mayor. No problem.
You think I'm a good mayoral candidate?
Dude, I'd ban him for you, dude.
You would be banning.
I'd be sloppy Steve.
We need to get him in an ice bath.
him.
It's like, wait, this guy's retarded. God damn it. My campaign manager.
Yeah, it'll be tough.
It's like, don't worry, I got a good idea for it.
I mean,
It's
dude,
like, what is it?
It would be like 60
You ever hear
chess.
of throwing stars? What?
Dude, it would play
Ninja
well.
weapons would play
It
well
would
in
play well.
Mechanicsburg.
If you
Break
got
out
the
a
podium
sword.
and you're just like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't know you guys are all coming here.
First order of business. What would our...
What would the platform be?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you would come up and just be like, you guys like Tucker Carlson, right? Me too. What are we going to do about it?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah. True.
What the fuck? It's crazy.
Be like, yo, you guys like Tucker?
Be like, you guys worried about immigration? I have a plan to stop immigration all around the world.
Yeah.
Let's stop all immigrants from everything. They'd be like, holy shit.
Holy shit, we never even thought about that. Nobody's allowed to leave their fucking front yard.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, this is awesome.
All right.
Yeah, dude, you just go out there, deny coronavirus, instantly win. You could do it like
Now,
five. You could
Mechanicsburg's
deny
gay now.
coronavirus.
Mechanicsburg's half gay.
Yeah, but
It's a
you did
battleground. It's a
did it-
purple county now. Or
What?
purple town, dude. It's gay now.
But if you did it 10 years from now,
10 years from now, it's going to be very liberal. They're building all these like nice townhouses.
true.
It's going to be packed with
Pussies.
the pussies.
Yeah. You can get them.
I'll rally the puss.
Yeah. You could stage some sort of like horrible stuff that
What
happens.
would be the
around
name of
them.
the party? Can't be Republican. It's going to have to be Republican.
You're going to ride with the elephant?
I'd have
You'll
to
be right. You'll be
If you
on
want to
Trump's.
win. And,
Call it Trump's People's Party.
true.
It's like, I'm starting the party that Trump should have started.
Yes.
I think he might. He said he's not going to start one apparently. But yeah, dude. I mean, look, we'll keep that in our back pocket.
Yeah, that's something we should plan on.
Just local power.
Yeah.
Just fucking take over a
It'd
municipality.
be funny if this got back to whoever the mayor of Mechanicsburg is. He's like, oh, fuck. There's a new rival. I've been the incumbent for 30 years.
Dude, you can start just like greasing up like paving contracts and shit. Like, yeah, you think you're building a park?
Well, you're not.
Nah, bro.
Nah, Spud and Billy are.
Yeah.
Just give it to my boys. Start a war with Camp Hill. Let my boys rebuild it.
Damn.
Full Dick Cheney.
Yeah, man, that'd be tight.
All right, we got to switch
Just
over
do
to...
also, Stoner Dads is coming out
Nice, when?
tomorrow.
Oh,
8 p.m.
shit. I'm excited to see it.
It's gonna
The
be
work
tight.
you've put into it's been pretty cool.
It's gonna be tight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tight.
Stoner Dad's tomorrow.
It's a long one. It's a long one.
Perfect.
So it'll be good. That'll be out tomorrow night, 8 p.m.
All right. What's the channel?
Stoner Dads on
Okay,
YouTube.
sick.
With a Z.
Stoner Dads with a Z.
Yeah.
Dads.
Yeah. With a Z.
Check that out.
Yeah.
And join our Patreon so you can watch more of this.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
The motherfucking bees.
He's back.
What's up,
dude.
boys? How are we?
Okan, man.
Pretty good, man.
Nice.
We've assembled the broskies.
Yeah, dude. That's what it's all about right now. It's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that'll get us through this, dude. Just loving our bros. Just
True.
forging the bonds tighter than ever.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Dude, it's
I
all
feel the love.
it's
You
all we
feel
can
it?
do right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
You're the one tearing it apart.
How?
What do you
How on
think,
earth
Bees?
could that be?
I mean, skis don't show emotion, dude. Can't do that.
True ski.
What?
Zero emotion.
Can't show emotion.
That's not. I've been riding that train for too long. I'm going to start letting my light shine.
You've been
yeah,
real.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got it.
I've been holding
You
back.
got a model for your
I've been
skis,
afraid
dude.
of the
Just let it out.
criticism. You know what? I'm just going to be me.
That's what I'm talking about.
You think you haven't been emotional? Is that what you're saying?
No. Well, I haven't
tips.
pushed the top. I've been all negative. I let the negative come out, but I
Yeah.
don't show the positive.
Almost zero positive out of you.
Right. So it's time for
You
that
got
to
to do the
change.
gratitude
Take a look at
practice.
Bees.
Yeah.
Almost all positive.
Bees,
Yeah.
what are you
Oh,
what
I
are
know,
you grateful
I know.
for right now? Top 5.
Being here. This is fun.
Hell
Being
yeah.
around my boys.
Nice.
Not showing emotion.
Yes.
That's just 2 through 5 right there.
Nice.
Beesing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
I learned a lot from the bees this weekend.
What'd you learn?
Just positive energy. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Just keeping it.
How
I
was your
sweat
guys-
the dog shit.
How was your guys' hotel? You guys
we
didn't
had a
even-
great time.
We
All right.
we did have fun,
We had
but
a
it was a
great time.
weird situation there.
Yeah.
It's like,
We got there and the hotels were booked up, so I couldn't because of
Yeah.
the tournament.
Sure.
So
What kind of
the
tournament was
boys
there?
the boys
Oh,
stayed on
Madness.
March Madness.
the Broskies had to go to the outskirts of town
What?
and find a shitty hotel.
We found the closest, cheapest hotel, and then so there was if the Venn diagram of places the broskies can stay and where the strippers are staying.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, yeah, those
were-
hotels tend to be fortresses of prostitutes.
Yeah. There was a lot of. Every time we'd leave, there was a lot of handbags.
Damn.
Oh,
That
yeah,
must-
duffel
popcorn.
bags.
How did you feel in there?
What? I felt all right.
Yeah. Did you ever stay in a hotel and you look at like that latch door and you're like, I wish I could just like whoever's on the other side, we
yeah.
just open this and connect and be like, dude, let's just keep this open, man.
Keep it open.
Yeah.
Have sexual intercourse.
Yeah, maybe, or maybe just like whatever. Let's watch porn together and like edge.
Something about coming.
Yeah, something.
There's
related.
no way we're
Yeah.
opening this
Maybe
middle
you
door.
jerk off and I'll watch you, but let's just
Hey.
open this door and figure it out.
I feel like when I was a child, I went to several parties with that door open. I don't know what happened. When I was young, I feel like that happened a lot.
Really?
Yeah, maybe it was just sports.
Oh yeah,
Maybe that was it. But
dude, I'm gonna
Yes.
start banging on that door furiously and demanding it be open. Then be like, no, just get in.
yeah,
don't
the
have
worst
to.
is when you hear like fucking a family on the other side, like just kids.
I don't
chirping.
ever hear anyone, man. Every time
Yeah,
I just stare at the door and I'm like, if we both opened it, dude, this would be
The love of your life.
This would be the craziest weekend.
Could be on the other side of that damn
You
thing.
never know.
Yeah, there's no
Your soulmate.
camaraderie in the hotel
It stinks, dude.
Not in that one.
between rooms. Yeah,
Dude, they should do a thing. I want to do a hotel where every like 30 seconds the walls just go transparent for like 1 minute and then they go back. It's
that
like
would
random.
be- Yeah, it's a
That'd
good like
be
sci-fi
fun.
movie.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Come on.
That'd be terrible.
Let the walls go transparent. I told you when I was in Hawaii for my honeymoon, there was these windows and I thought they were like you couldn't see through them kind of I'm like, oh, they're tinted. Like I can see out, but people can't see in. And I was just naked, dude. But during the day, it actually had some sort of reflective properties, but I thought it carried into nighttime. And I was out by the pool and I looked up into the hotel and just clear as day,
Straight
saw
in
it in
your
someone's room. And I was just standing there naked, like, oh my God, no one can see me.
Were you masturbating?
Did I masturbate on my honeymoon? Yes, I did actually.
What?
Hey, man.
Why?
That's why I'm married for I did. I remember that. I remember
Did
I
you
like.
fight at all on the honeymoon?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even imagine, like, because at that point you've been together for like
Yeah.
4 years, 5
Yeah.
years. Of course, you're gonna fucking fight.
I
on the
suggest
honeymoon.
not going on a honeymoon.
Really?
Yeah, just go on a wait and don't go on a honeymoon. Go on a regular vacation.
Well, honeymoon was useful for people that didn't fuck
True.
or like
Yeah.
kind of chilled on fucking.
Yeah. Especially in the summer, like everyone's windows had to be open. So like you were ripping like a nut that was inside of you for a long time, and you got home, you got married. That would have been like,
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
you had to fly you and your spouse like somewhere
Just a
where nobody
remote
knew.
island.
Yeah.
Yeah, a cabin. So you can shit.
You just fly back to Nebraska, and you're like, "Hey Bob, hey Steve."
How was the honeymoon?
Yeah, I
Did
remember.
you,
I think I fapped on my honeymoon. I remember.
Was it an angry fap? Was it a
No, it was
resentful
just kind
fap?
of like I was just addicted to porn, dude. I was so horny. I didn't know what to do. I just was so addicted to porn, dude.
I've been to that place.
It was like I still suffer from this little. I'll get pussy and I'll be like, I should jerk off right after.
Really?
Not every single time, but I'm
Just a little
like,
treat.
yeah, I'm kind of like a little bonus
Little
round,
dessert?
a little bonus round. Let's just watch something crazy. and just
Beezer, do you
jerk
ever
off.
masturbate after you have sex?
After? No.
All the time.
Or like
Fuck
the day
masturbates
after.
sex.
These
Day-
two
the
fucking
day
sex
after?
Like
creeps.
literally, you come and then you're like, I should
No.
masturbate.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like the day after, or yeah, I mean, if it's like a couple hours have passed, you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like,
Yeah,
the worst is
yeah.
when
You got the gears going.
the worst when you do fap, and then Bay's
Then
herny.
she wants sex.
Bay's herny, and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
she can tell.
Oh,
At
yeah.
this point, she can tell. She'll take me in her mouth and go, "Did you fap?" I'm like,
Ew.
"Yeah, I fapped."
She'll
man.
take you
Ugh.
in.
Yeah,
She takes you in.
Yeah, it's my wife.
True. I apologize. I
my wife.
apologize. But oral sex is a sin, but yes.
Not with us.
Actually, unless it does lead to a cream pie, it's all good.
I gotta be careful on the CPs just for another month, a couple months.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, when women have kids, I was telling you guys, they ovulate. After a woman has a kid, shortly afterwards, their ovulation thing almost like reverses, where they ovulate 3 weeks instead of 1 week out of the month. So they're just on some like
And how long do you have?
mean and horny
She gets
shit,
back to
dude.
regular schedule, you said?
Maybe never, bro. I don't know. I don't know what happens, dude. But like, they undergo a shift and they become mean and horny, bro.
Wow.
Just
You got a mean lady?
yeah, I mean, their fucking PMS stuff's out of control.
Ugh.
I was actually describing it to my therapist. I was like telling her, I'm like, well, you know, we're getting along pretty well, but you know, her like ovulation shit switched up, so now she's like mean like a lot of the time. I was like, her words, not mine. Is that a female therapist? But yeah, dude, it's pretty tight. You have to like, you got to fully rank. You got to go full Marlboro man, dude.
Did she ever say like, "Hey, anytime I get mad,"
She
like
figured
that,
it
just
took a while to
fuck me?
figure out. She
Yeah.
didn't know at first.
Oh.
We were just ramming heads, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And it was just kind of like, because I'm like, I can take a week here and there. This was like no light at the end of the tunnel, and I was just like, "You're so." At one point, I was just like, "You're so fucking mean."
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
No,
it's
once
like-
we figured it out, now I'm like, "Oh, your pussy's freaking out," and then I got horny, and now it's
Yeah, once she
channeling
had a
sex.
wild pussy.
yeah, I'm just channeling sexual.
Pardon me. I'm
energy.
sorry. I'm sorry for saying that.
It's
Please
okay.
forgive me.
It's like the basketball
Sorry.
coach
okay.
in Last Chance U. You know, you got to like, you charge him up, but then that runs out. Sometimes you got to go with
I don't
the
know
cry.
about that analogy. That's
Yeah,
a
you
little.
You got to go with the cry. You gotta,
Sorry, Matt. Why don't you
You got-
apologize to
no.
Matt for what you just
No, I
said?
think
Why?
he's likening
What's wrong
me
with
to a
that?
black preacher.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you got
Or
to
a strong
charge
black
him up.
Christian.
You got to go after him, but then other
be
times
honest,
you
I don't
gotta-
want to delve into this too far, but I do think you owe Matt an apology.
No,
for
I-
it.
I
you said he had a mad wife, and you compared him to a coach in Last Chance U.
I'm saying when you seem to be getting on him about the
No,
cry.
Matt, I'll tell you,
You seem to
Chris,
get-
I'll tell you where
seem to
my
be getting
mind
on-
goes when you make a joke like that.
I know, but that's something you need to work on.
Okay.
I'm
That has
telling you
something
what.
to do
I'm
with it.
telling you what. I think that's exactly the answer to any relationships problem. You have to become a strong black Christian man. If you just attack it from that angle, you can't lose.
Yeah.
You cannot lose.
What? How so?
Just if you get into an argument, you just got to be like, God doesn't want us doing this, babe.
You got to start citing Ezekiel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the dudes I used to work with would definitely hit me. They'd be like, well, you know, God says man created woman out of man's ribs, therefore, and I'd just be like, fuck yeah, bro.
Right.
Mm.
They would bust that out in arguments, and you know, you have to be like, yeah, okay.
Let us pray. Yeah.
Exactly. It's the solution to all the problems, dude. Just
Yeah.
like, girl, dude, God does not want us doing this.
I had a girl who tried to meditate.
Beast.
Beast, what do you think?
Yeah.
He's neutral.
Yeah.
Chilling.
Good.
What do you do?
That works for you.
Toss your hat in the ring.
I'm
dude.
waiting for
What do
you
you
to
do?
finish
What do
this
you do?
analogy. I've never heard it before, so I was very interested in you finishing it and saying that you just go black
Beast.
Christian man.
How do you keep your bitch in line?
I definitely don't turn into a black Christian.
Yeah.
If I quoted the Bible around her, she'd probably fucking hook me.
Why? What's What's wrong with
Have
the
you
Bible?
ever met this woman?
Kyle would love the Bible, bro. You throw
Kyle
it
would
out.
love the
She
Bible.
doesn't give a fuck about the Bible.
Dude, she longs for church, dude.
No, she does not.
She's a good woman. She longs for the.
Longs for church, dude.
So you just got to tangle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta find that balance.
I've seen.
Don't
it.
be a bitch.
I've seen how BJ handles it. It's pretty impressive because
What's that?
you'll
Oh, you
like
see.
you'll make fun of her or like say something fucked up and just keep it pushing. As
Oh,
if
yeah.
it's pretty impressive.
You gotta ride it out.
No apologies.
No,
That's what I like.
With Philly girls too, especially because they're that aggressive. You gotta just because the minute you show weakness,
Yeah.
you're done.
Yeah.
You're dead in the water.
Say,
I've
say
run
something
into
fucked
that
up.
buzz,
Just
so,
be like,
yeah.
let her go back to the room. You're like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah,
It's nice. She'll come back.
yeah. More than likely they'll come.
Yeah,
back
one of these
around.
times. Yeah.
Takes 45 minutes.
Yeah.
If you get angry, I've actually kind of I think figured this out. If you antagonize your bae, and you just let you go, look, man, like I don't know what happened there, but you just let it go, and you don't try to be like, well, actually, that just extends it. If you just go like, hey, like not right now, 45 minutes later.
Sometimes
Water
they
under
cool
the
down.
bridge.
Sometimes they spend that 45 minutes coming up with a way to drag you deeper.
Yeah.
into
Sometimes
it.
I will say I've got a very
They hit their little like Marcus Aurelius tent. And they're
They're
just
like, what does
Yeah.
he have in my apartment I can destroy? Yeah. That he cares about. Yeah.
would she break your things?
There was, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Really?
well, there was, nah,
Happens,
there
come
was,
on.
look,
Just admit it.
the
What are you trying to hide her from the
troops
truth?
got amassed along the border. You know what I mean? It was like nothing I don't think ever got fully destroyed, but there was definitely like, let's find something that you care about.
Like you walked in and she had a hammer next to your
Thre-
television.
yeah.
next to the Oculus.
Threatened,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, that would be.
Girl,
That would
dude,
devastate
girls
you.
hate the Oculus. Dude.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you slap an Oculus on, they're just like,
Yeah, if you leave their dimension,
Well, it changes the negotiation because then you're not talking about the fight. It's a hostage situation,
true.
and you got to be like, okay, now let's put that down. You know?
I have a pair of jeans. I think Brittany cut on purpose. She was like pissed, like kind of half fucking with me.
what is going on with you?
Yeah, what the fuck?
She took scissors to a pair of my jeans and just was like fucking around. I'm gonna cut them. Like, you're not gonna cut them, and just was like, I kind of hit her with like, you won't, and she nicked a pair
Well,
right on the back. And I have like a little. I look at it every time. I'm like, motherfucker.
a little
Yeah.
reminder.
Gave me a little cut. Yeah, she gave me just fucking sliced a little.
She's-
Just a
that's
slice.
threateningly cut your pants.
Yeah.
What are you guys?
They weren't. They
Get
weren't
help.
on. They weren't on. Nah, dude. It's
She's
all,
a threatening.
It looks, yeah.
Wait,
They
you
gotta-
did say nothing was fully broken, so that means something was
he's
actually.
I think he's
I think he
protected.
backpedaled pretty hard on that.
yeah,
I think things were broke. I think
some things
might
got
have been
broken.
broke. I know.
that's
dude,
what I mean.
Dude, I know a guy. This was my favorite story with like weird domestic quarrels. They were dating, and obviously, and they had a falling out, and she spazzed and bit him. So she bit him, and he was like, "What the fuck? Get the fuck out of my house!" Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So he kicked her out after she sank her teeth into him.
Holy shit.
And then he came home, and his turtles were gone. And she was like, "I have your fucking turtles,"
Oh.
and threatened to kill them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. This guy was just like in shambles telling me this thing. I was in his living room being like, "Where's your turtle tank, dude?"
Damn, his turtles got kidnapped.
It's one
Did
of
you
my
get him back?
This was one of my fellow weedsmen back in the day.
Yeah.
You get some rough babes, dude, when you're
Yeah.
fucking living in the darkness.
And when you're in the trenches, your mind plays tricks on you because you get bit and you go, you know what, that sucked, but I might be on Easy Street for a while.
Where'd she bite
debt.
him?
She's in debt to me now.
One bite is nothing,
you,
dude.
you think that's at least 2 months of like me, no bullshit. Yeah, I'll be
Nah,
fine.
dude.
Nah,
I've watched Chris go through this, and it's been tough because I'm usually in his ear like, "Come on, man, get out." This is because I've seen it. It took a toll on the boy.
Yeah.
My boy's
Yeah,
he's laid up. He's on
hurts.
online video games. This is
that rule.
his last refuge. It does
That
sound
changed
great.
things for
Sounds
me,
great.
yeah.
But
I needed a community.
I like the one
Heard
where
that.
you. I'm going to speak. I'm going to speak on this. Let me know if. Tell me when to stop.
All right.
The one where she was angrily texting you and you jokingly replied.
Oh, yeah.
This is one of my
yeah,
favorite
yeah,
fights because
yeah,
I walk
yeah.
through Chris's room every day, and I usually get a good read on how things are going. I'll walk through. He's like,
Man,
Well, that's so funny too that you traverse.
so you were laughing on that one.
Well,
which I
that
was
that,
pretty
that
happy
was
about.
so wild because I just been a sad boy for like a week, just like in my apartment. She was like, "Is there somebody else?" And it's just like, "No, I'm just."
Yeah.
And then she like I woke up to just like 10 texts that are just just taking it to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, this
She
is
was
What
on
type
her
of things
minister
give me an
propaganda
example.
bullshit.
Yeah, give me an example of what something she would hit you with that would hurt your feelings.
stuff that's just like,
Small penis.
no, that one she backed off of.
She was doing that before?
She would hit me with that, but it was just like,
Yeah,
I'm,
like,
I,
yeah. Who are
that's
you
just-
talking to?
Yeah.
It's my
I had a girl
penis.
spread a
Yeah.
rumor about me. Totally false rumor about
Yeah.
me having a small penis in high school, dude.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
fucking. I walked into a high school basketball game, and I remember like we had just broken up, and I'm like bird dogging chicks, like looking at them. There was like, and I was like, I found out like 2 weeks later, and I was like, you bitch.
yeah, that's like
bitch.
when she like that stuff where it's just like that's like when you can see who like what other guys they've been dating. It's like you clearly dated someone before this that would spaz if you had this. You said they had a small dick. It's
Or
like,
had a
that
fucking-
ain't-
Everyone
that
she
ain't- that
dated,
ain't
she
me.
made
Yeah,
fun of me.
hammer.
She dated pretty much me, and then only Division I athletes. So I was maybe it was like a perspective thing.
Yeah, yeah,
He's us. I mean, us D1 athletes do tend to have huge dongs.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing
I was just more
I'm
of like
not
a
worried
getting
about
suspended from school, bad boy stoner.
for like killing hamsters.
Well, I took the rap in high school for alcohol that wasn't mine.
Ooh.
For
Okay.
$400.
That's a ski move.
Damn.
$400, bro.
So
for
My
you.
daddy was made.
she was
Yeah,
texting
yeah.
you mean things. What types of things that were mean that would she say to you? Did she know your OLs?
Yeah. Nah, actually, no. I think that was like the weirdest part
She
about
couldn't
like,
figure it out.
yeah. Well, she figured out if she, she would find things that like, yeah. Jesus
Well,
Christ.
here, I'll say
All right,
this.
we
This,
don't-
this
yeah.
is to be, this is to be fair. To be fair to women, the fact that they have to see like any like they see your average penis, and the fact that they don't immediately go to that right away because they know it'll just absolutely end the argument. It's got to be hard for them because they've seen dongs, dude.
I
They've
will
seen
say,
dongs. Like,
if-
they have a dong Pokedex that
I
you don't know
understand,
of.
but if they want to get into a body argument,
That's
they're in trouble.
Yeah, they're
that's going to
fucked.
hurt them way.
think
Like
so?
if
I
some
don't-
girl
oh
made fun of
my
my
God.
dong, I'd be like, "Your pussy is disgusting."
Yeah.
True, they would. Yeah,
Game.
You don't
See
even have to
later.
go there.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Say
I don't.
anything so
I-
much lighter. And
Like I want
crush
you to
them.
know you stink.
Yeah, like you smell like
Yeah.
shit.
It makes me sick.
No,
Yeah.
I maintained a. I made.
Trust me, I've got the nukes loaded. I got a
do
small
not-
dong, dude. I got to be mentally prepared.
I don't body shame. I do not body shame.
You body shame constantly.
I do not body shame. I
the fuck
take
are you
a
talking
strong rope-a-dope approach to relationship fights.
What? How so?
Where it's just like if they're hitting me with like fucking you got a small dick, it's like I want you to know that I love you. I want you to
Chris,
know.
That's not rope-a-dope.
No, that's
not-
not.
rope-a-dope.
That's
No, it's
smooth,
not.
dude.
No, it is.
He turned
it
into a
is,
strong
it
black
is.
Christian
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I don't know what's going on with you right now, but you need to know that I love you.
Yep.
How come you never do that with me? With me, he runs off and pouts.
Oh, come on.
And I got to come in there.
That's because I'm using it all.
And then
up
when I-
front.
yeah,
I'm
true,
fighting
true.
war on two
He's
fronts.
gassed. He's gassed, dude. He's gassed.
And then I walk through and he's like, you know, you have a small dick. And I'm like, fuck you, Chris.
Paying it forward.
So,
You're like, fuck you, Chris. Your fucking pussy stinks.
yeah, Chris, your ass.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like women could. I feel like a hot, like young chick, like 24-year-old, you'd be like, you're fucking have like abs or something. I don't know.
What,
Be
to make
tough.
fun of her?
Yeah, if it was just some like smoking
Bro,
hot.
if you can't
True.
eviscerate a woman in
Yeah,
a war
true.
of words,
Yeah.
you are a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You need to
that's
be able
true.
to eviscerate.
I guess you could just you could easily be like, that's why you have some weird ass fucking eye thing going.
Yeah, they'd be like, what?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Girl, that's the thing too. To be fair to girls, they're in like a mental pressure cooker that's totally unprecedented in terms of like social media and like comparing themselves to like filtered pictures of their friends doing things without them. It's fucking hell, dude. It's girl hell. Girls are in girl hell 24.
Yeah.
They're just
Oh.
like this in girl hell.
Although my
nonstop.
boy got body shamed by a chick and
What?
it eviscerated him. Fuck.
Shit.
I forget what he said. The girl said. So
When was this? Was this high school?
This was Weaver, the kid you just
Yeah.
We just met him in Indianapolis.
I think I met. Did I meet
Weaver's
Weaver
the man,
before?
yeah.
Yeah, you met him.
Dude, rule-
Shout out, dude.
Dude, fucking rules.
I guess they were trying to get into a cab at the same time as this like really hot chick,
Mhm.
and he like started to argue with this girl, and she was like, "I guess having man tits is back in style," and he was just like,
Yeah,
and she got
that's a
in and
KO.
took the cat, yeah, eviscerated the boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have swung on her.
I don't see. I don't.
At least punch the cab.
I don't buy
At
into that at
least
all.
punch the cab.
I don't. I'm not
Punch the
swinging
cab.
on anybody.
Not punching the cab.
Well, it's like she's beautiful. Yeah, you're beautiful.
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta fucking
No.
somebody
I
hit me with
honestly,
bitch
if that were
tits.
me,
Yeah.
if that were me, I would have exposed myself immediately.
You'd be like, how about this? Are these gay? Show your penis.
I'm my flaccid penis, my classical flaccid
Be like,
penis.
oh, you think my tits are bad? Wait till you see my
Wait do you see my
mangled dong.
Wait do you see my oil painting of a penis, dude?
Well, it's like I don't know. Not that I'm not. Look, people make fun of my body. I could start to cry for sure. But
Has she? Has this?
But-
has
but-
your
but-
most, has
but
have you
I-
cried?
From
have you
her,
cried?
it doesn't bother me.
When
What?
she have you cried?
Never.
When
Never.
she made fun of you never went home and cried
No.
out of like frustration
Out
or
of-
anything?
Frustration. I've cried. Yeah,
Well, then
yeah,
yes
yeah,
is
yeah.
the answer. Yes is the answer. It doesn't
But
matter
not,
why.
Frustration
no,
from
no, but
fighting.
never.
That's
It's
it.
never been after that kind of stuff. Like she'll hit me with that kind of stuff. Like you just want me to be like a housewife. It's like I don't know who you're. I don't know who you're
Dude,
fighting,
I'm
but it's
telling
like
you, man,
that ain't me.
That's
yeah,
that's
you're
just
fighting
a bad,
some other dude.
She's fighting the excuse me, the patriarchy. Excuse me,
It's like-
excuse me. She's
Yeah.
fighting the patriarchy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls are convinced you're trying to like. First of all, as someone who stays at home with a child 2 days a week, easy.
You're a stay-at-home
bro.
dad.
Easy, dude.
Yes.
I don't know what the fuss is.
Oh,
I
yeah.
chill. We watch Close Encounters of a Fifth
Sorry,
Kind.
that was a PA on my. I was just,
That's not a
I was just
PA.
trying to be a jerk. It's funny.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's
There's
chill.
nothing wrong with that
I've
at all.
always wanted to do
Yeah,
it,
of
dude.
course, of course.
I fucking chill, have fun. It's
Yeah.
like 2 days a week, and we get the babysitter to come over. But there's like days where it's just me. I'll fucking stand up, dude.
Don't stand
I'll
up.
stand up right now.
So why?
If I wouldn't absolutely upset this entire film setup, dude, where I'd like take myself out of frame forever, dude. No, dude.
I'm not saying
married. I'm a fucking married man.
Of course.
Yeah.
you
No,
are.
you're chilling with the kid 2 days. 2 days. a
All
week?
day long, dude.
Yeah.
Having a blast, playing blocks. They take a nap.
Yeah.
It's the life, dude. I'm not gonna lie. And I feel bad that women have psyched themselves out, being like, "Ooh." It's like, dude,
Yeah.
no one's saying you have to, but it's like you can, and it's sweet.
Yeah, and it's honorable. It's
Yeah,
nice.
you have the
Go
best.
do it.
They have the best of both worlds. They can totally be like, and everyone's like, "Fuck yeah, you did you served your time.
Yeah.
You were a waitress for 6 years."
Don't disrespect women, guys. You're begetting violence.
I'm sorry. This is a long journey, dude.
We're on journeys.
I'm starting from my progressivism is just like negative 500.
I'm on a journey. Sorry, not all of us start at third base. You know what I'm
True,
saying?
exactly.
Not all of us had a very short journey to reach it.
Yeah.
I'm on a long journey. Let me
Sorry.
fucking journey.
Sorry, some of us had alpha ass dads, dude. Who
Yeah,
were like,
sorry our dads weren't fucking gay. Damn it.
Ah.
It's a
Dude, it's okay.
setback.
I
See, that's
accept
what I'm
you.
saying. That's why
accept
I
you.
resent how
I
much
accept you.
women tell other women that they're not beautiful. That's why I always
Heard
heard
that,
the
dude.
positivity.
Yeah, honestly, dude, they attack each other, man. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
They attack each other's looks, and I'm frankly really, I'm sick of women against women relational violence.
Honestly, I do get constantly attacked online for my looks.
do you?
By the bros, dude.
Skis?
Broskies love just
We
saying
got it. We gotta do better,
That's
dude.
wrong.
Yo,
Yeah.
we gotta do better, dude.
That's
I
wrong.
wish they'd just knock it off, but
We gotta do better, dude. We
because
can't
I have
skis.
feelings. I have feelings.
We can't have ski on ski violence.
There is ski on ski violence, dude.
We can't have ski on
God.
ski violence, dude. That's what they want.
This is exactly what they want.
You can't have ski on ski violence.
This is what the black man wants. Oh, Chris, knock it off. I'm trying to journey.
What are you talking
I'm trying
about?
to journey, dude.
I'm trying to help you.
The black man's trying to tear us apart, dude.
The black man's trying to convince white guys the skis they have average to small penis.
Everybody's against us.
Dude,
I can't wait till that gets in text. Written out. On the recent episode, they said the black man was trying to hold them back.
hold back the skis. Dude.
The skis are just trying to
skis.
golf, dude. The skis are just
It's
hitting
gonna
the
be like
legs.
Brosies sick or whatever
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, the skis are trying to share funny fucking memes on their phone and have fun.
Yeah.
But people resent that. People resent that kind of fun, and they try to tear you down.
So
They find your
when you
OLs.
cried, when she
my
would make you cry,
family. What?
she would make you cry. You would. All right. You didn't even explain the funny fight.
Yeah,
about the
that
text.
drifted away.
Here,
Well,
I'll do it.
okay. We got fired up.
No, you didn't even come close to explaining the story.
So I'm trying to remember exactly how this went
She
down.
fucking sent him a bunch of paragraphs talking shit.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I said because I would always text her good morning. So I
Damn,
texted
you
her.
are a strong black Christian, dude.
Yeah.
Good morning, my queen.
Yes.
Damn, dude.
So I sarcastically sent a good morning.
In response
After
to all
the
of her
night
attacks.
of fighting.
Oh, after a
It's
long,
all his hate. I was like, good morning.
oh,
Was she
any
sending
emojis
those
or
texts?
No.
Was she
just-
sending those
and
texts that
she go-
morning
What?
or the night before? Those-
No.
She
was
a bit of a
sending him
night
in the
owl?
morning. What? No, no.
So she woke up hot and was like, "I'm gonna fire these 10 at him."
and ripped all those off.
Nice.
And I
And you
sent
came back with good morning?
Yes, I sent a
Classic.
good morning back.
I like
She
that.
was like, "That was meant for someone else. You fucking
Yeah,
yeah."
that was my favorite part. I was walking
She
through
thought-
right when that happened.
She would explain like, no, actually, it was just having a jab
Yeah.
at you.
Yeah, but it's also like, that's just another way of getting me into a fight.
True.
It's a strategy. It's always a
Yeah.
strategy to draw you deeper into a.
I think there's like an emotional thing where there's like some people like that, like build up, release, and like when you start to like logjam that with just being super chill.
Yeah. Well, a lot of, that's some people want it like, some people that's how they. That's the only way they
Well,
can
I'm
know
not saying
they.
some people were just talking about.
Yeah.
Well, that's I don't know. I feel
in general,
because a lot
Yeah.
of times they're aware of it, but it's hard to control. I have the same shit where
you
it's
want
like
to control women.
what?
You want to control women?
No, I'm saying they can't control that.
Negative 6 points.
You're
we gotta
saying-
do
Yeah.
progressive journey Candyland, dude.
Yeah.
We used to have a Candyland board. Your
Fuck, I
piece gets
slid
knocked.
back. Oh man,
Just go down into Fudge Road.
I was trying to be empathetic.
We should have a journey leaderboard behind us.
We should, dude. See who gets the most progressive.
I'm pretty progressive.
I'm way progressive, dude.
Well, I wouldn't compare. It's not.
True. The comparison evaluation is
It's
the patriarch,
disgusting,
is the
yeah.
European
Well,
tool.
I'd slide you back. Bees, you're at the top, dude.
Bees.
I'm not even on the map.
Bees.
You've reached your journey.
I am.
DMT.
I'm up. I'm
What do
up
you know
top,
about it?
looking down below.
Bees,
About what?
DMT. What do you know about it?
DMT. Yeah. What about it?
you like
It's a yellow powder.
Whoa, boy, that scares me.
You ever snort it?
No.
Can you
It's-
snort it?
Probably.
I have no idea. I don't think so.
No, you'd have to. I think if you want to ingest the what? I don't know, because I think if you eat it, you have to combine it with an MAOI, a monooxidase inhibitor or whatever.
Sure.
Otherwise, you'll just digest it. When they make ayahuasca, the one root is the
Oh,
root that they
God.
synthesize DMT with. The other one is this MAI. Somehow they found this weird compound.
We
that-
read this exact Wikipedia on the way out.
Really?
Yeah, because I was telling him that Molly came from beehives.
What?
Yeah, he was asking
True?
when Molly. No, it's not true. But I wanted to. He
It's like not.
I wanted him to
I don't
keep
know.
that piece of information so
Yeah.
that one day he'd be like, "I think it comes from beehives."
It comes from like I think essential oils or some shit. It's like it comes out of like a relatively common thing. They
Yeah.
just they use that to synthesize there's a bunch of stuff. It's honestly the Wikipedia article itself
It was
is
words like that. It was
indecipherable.
unreadable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one you said.
Monooxidase inhibitors or
Yeah,
whatever.
the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
article was that. It was
Yeah.
frustrating.
Well, the they're just like they were like a first generation of antidepressants, which was some shit.
Molly was like, guy was trying to invent something that stopped bleeding during surgeries.
What?
He
Yeah.
ended up just inventing Molly.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And I don't think they even
Damn.
knew that it had like any psychoactive properties until like another 30 or 40
Yeah, the
years
military
later.
got
Yeah.
after it.
The military was like, put this in an animal and see what happens.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
LSD was similar. Some guy was just like studying fucking like ergot
Yeah.
mold or some shit, and he was just kind of like got it. Or I think he got it on
Yeah.
or ingested on accident. Was just like,
Bees.
Mhm.
So how's the DMT treating you?
I haven't had it in ever. Probably about a year. I had
How
it.
long you been clean off DMT that long?
I've only smoked DMT like 3 times. Like 2, maybe 3 times, I think. Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, it sat at the house forever.
Yeah, there was just like a
When-
pile of DMT.
Were you-
in the-
You know.
Ski hooked me up.
Yeah,
Ski hooked me.
that's why it was
This
there.
is where it was from?
Yeah.
From this man?
He came over that was one of the weirdest days. That was
Yeah,
a
one
weird
of,
one.
one of the dudes, one of the dogs was like, "Yeah, I want to talk about all this stuff," and I'm like, "Yeah, come by, we'll do a Patreon." And,
Wait, just a guy came by?
yeah, Zabrowski,
Yeah.
listener, came by the spot and just was just telling me about making DMT and all kinds of stuff, and then he just like left it, and I was just like, "All right, sweet," I just left it there.
Yeah.
I think, and then fucking
I dipped in.
he's
You chipped in a little.
Scarface. He's Scarface. dude.
You didn't Scarface it?
No.
So you were just
All right.
puffing. You were
Well, I
just
didn't know anything about it. Like at all.
So you just smoked
Like,
it?
I mean, I kept hearing it. No, what happened was a couple guys, of course, from Gas Digital came down. They were like, "This is how you do it." And I was like,
really
okay.
drug addicted
And they
network.
use,
It is a drug addicted network.
And we smoked it the one night, and all I know about it, because Lewis told me too, it's like you have to use a torch. Can't use this like a regular Bic. All right. And then you're supposed to break through. Also, gayest thing in the world to say.
Yeah.
That's so dumb. But I never hit that. I don't think. It's like nitrous. It's just longer nitrous strip for me. That's how it hit me. Like you're just fucked up. It is fun, but then like 7 minutes later, you're like, okay, now I just kind of have a headache.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I never went.
Dude, remember when we were playing poker? We played poker and just everyone was just ripping nitrous the whole game.
Oh yeah,
It's so
that's
funny.
great.
It's so funny.
But yeah, that's how it kind of was. And
It's crazy. We were sitting there playing Texas Hold'em and dude's like,
Casual nitrous use
Everyone-
freaks me out.
oh,
dude.
it's great. Yeah, it's so funny.
It's bad.
It's not like a,
I've never done it. I don't know what it.
I knew
think it
dudes-
just makes you high.
Yeah, dude,
Feels
nitrous
good.
is pretty nuts. It's
Feels
not like
good.
a humongous deal, but it's like
Yeah.
you do it and it's the same thing immediately. You're like, I'm gonna do that again. My cousin,
Keep
they call
rocking
it
it.
fishing out. If you like take too much and you like fall over.
Oh yeah,
My cousin fished out at a Red Hot Chili Peppers concert. Dude. He's fucking
they just pass out.
because you do one, you're like, that was awesome. And then
Yeah.
you just like, I'll do like 4 of these things, and you just go.
Well, you get those
your
big
brain-
concert balloons. You're like, and then
Your,
you're
yeah,
just
your
like,
brain goes.
God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what they were saying.
Yeah, I had a buddy in college who got like a tank, like a
Yep.
full tank.
I had one.
I
We
had
just
one
had
as well.
it in our apartment.
Did you get the card to get it filled up?
No, I had a
Yeah.
tank and someone used to fill it for me. Then my boy who fucking drank all my lean also fucking squandered my tank.
Yeah, you could get a card.
Brutal, dude.
You could get a card. Say like you do custom work on like race cars, and then bring it in, and they just fill a tank.
Yeah, there's a South Philly nitrous mafia, dude.
Yeah.
Did you ever fuck with them? There was a couple places they would just go there and they fill it up.
There was always actually one place might have been down South Philly. I don't remember, but we used to we had a 4-foot tank we'd bring to parties and sell, and we would make our money back within 10 minutes
Yeah,
and have
damn.
fucking 3/4 of a tank to ourselves. It was great.
That's all you need. What else do you need?
Exactly.
That's
It was
3/4 of a tank
fantastic.
and all your skrill, dude.
I feel
Yeah.
like nitrous is a Philly heavy thing.
It is.
Yeah, because
Is it?
I never even heard of it.
Yeah,
before
I never
came to
really.
Philly. Yeah,
I remember one kid had a party in high school and I was like scared of it.
I
Was
mean,
it
I
the
don't like
whippets
that
or
stuff.
like a tank?
Maybe it was just whippets. I don't.
I mean, same thing. It's just
I don't like that stuff.
you're not missing much, dude.
Yeah,
It's-
you
it's
feel like a fucking asshole.
I would
the next
walk. I
day.
like you. Something you see at a concert when you're like 16 or 19. You're like, oh, this is funny.
That's
I would
where
walk into dudes' houses like 27 and see them like on like a
Canisters
Tuesday
everywhere.
at 10 a.m. They would
Oh.
give a big tank.
Oh,
You just be upstairs and you're. And it's
Yeah, that's the worst part. It's so
all day
loud.
long.
play cards,
That's junk.
and every
dude.
minute it's just.
No, usually a tank. Tanks are
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
so loud.
I mean, it's like being at a
I'm
party.
just trying to drink light beers and play Texas Hold'em.
Yeah, man, you don't want to be around that crap,
Now maybe if there's some other drugs, I'll do those.
dude. My dad,
Yep.
my brothers,
But that drug I don't like.
my brothers went to a fish concert when they were
It
like
is
I think
bad.
in ninth.
It's a really
That's
bad-
where you
Eighth
make
grade. My
money.
one brother's in 8th grade. My other brother's in 9th grade. They went to a fish concert. I think I'm getting this right, but my dad had found out that like I don't know something. He found out apparently like somebody got in trouble for smoking weed or something. So my dad drove up to a fish concert in the parking lot to find his boys,
Yeah.
and he was dude. He was so fucking hot. He's like a greaser. So he pulled up and just he hates hippies, dude.
Yeah.
So he pulls up. He's like, I see these fucking assholes with these balloons. And he's going up to him. He's like, you're like fucking 40, you loser. Get the fuck. What the fuck are you doing? It was
Yeah.
so funny. He's like, I see a guy my age selling balloons. I'm like, you fucking loser. Guy's just like,
That is mean.
fuck.
Damn, that is.
And then
wild
my one
energy
brother,
to
he
get
drove
hit with.
I don't know if it was this time or another time. My one brother was on acid in 9th grade and like had to drive home with my dad, who was like, what the hell are you doing up here? And he was just like, he's the worst person to see on a fish lot, dude. He's in like a Kennebunkport, Maine
Dude.
t-shirt with just like fucking shorts and like white New Balances being like, what the fuck?
Six and I got hit hard with that energy. Remember we were standing outside Shane's hotel? We were
Yeah.
like having a cigarette and this like hot dad walked out.
oh yeah, Beckham's
Oh.
brother.
Kids.
Yeah.
And he like stared us down.
It was
Why?
intimidating,
Just
dude. He
like
looked
a
like
cig?
Yeah,
he looked like he
just
was like
disgusting.
David Beckham's brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he
just
literally,
disgusted with us. You know what
Why?
I mean? Like you're not a man. You
yeah.
don't have any kids kind of vibe.
I think he was looking at you
It was
more,
like,
but
oh, we had both
What?
looked
Were you a
away.
lady? You got that vibe from a guy staring at you?
Yeah, yeah. Well, am I wrong? That's what he was.
he was an
hitting us.
intimidating dude, just
Yeah.
like out of nowhere, just like giving us the fucking.
He was like, you fucking jokers.
And I
Yeah,
get
he
it
probably
because
wanted to
he's
suck his
about to
dick.
walk into a city full of drunk college kids, so he was throwing.
He thought you
with
guys
his
were
kids and
Van
his wife,
Wilders.
with his kids and his wife. He was about to walk into just. I
So this
think he was-
guy-
he already had his guard up.
that's his issue.
Look, I'm
He's
saying,
got
yeah,
different
I don't
issues.
think
to take
he
it out
had
on you
any
guys.
questions
We were-
about you not being
I don't
not
know.
child.
No, I think he saw you guys.
we were all
on the
full
prowl.
of White Castle. We were very sensitive.
I think he saw you guys. The fact
I
you
can't
guys were
believe
you
bird
took
it there.
dogging.
I did.
I've
I-
never had. I've had guys look at me. I'd be like, "Are they trying to fight?" I've never had somebody look at me and be like, "He knows I'm not married.
No, well, it was.
He knows I'm an old
Yeah, I didn't
maid."
go too deep with it.
He's
I thought he
hiding
was
your
an
hand, like-
intimidating dude to just eye up. It's like, whoa, But I didn't think he thought he was. I was a loser.
I know
like,
a
what?
dad. I know a dad. What are you guys up to?
Yeah,
Look,
there's a disapproval.
come on.
Tell him
It's
to
like,
fuck off.
Yeah.
if you were out
Should have
there-
said I'm working. If I was out
I'm
there,
working. I'm working.
should have I'm working. No, I'm working right now. I'm about to go do my job.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You
Yeah.
doing your hair, you 50-year-old fucking pussy?
He was
Nice
probably
wife. I'm gonna fuck your daughter.
Actually, that wife was very not attractive.
Yeah, you should have said nice.
Consider-
Yeah.
Nice wife, you drunk.
Oh, I was gonna hit him with the Tarzan. Dude.
Yeah, nice hair, Tarzan. What are you guys doing, getting bulldogged like this?
I don't. It's just.
They were full of White Castle,
These are
dude.
my guys. I can't send the skis
I
out.
wasn't,
listen,
I wasn't
just
ready
hold
for it.
on.
I wasn't.
I didn't
Just
get
to
bulldogged
like looked
by this
at by
guy.
a horny dad.
Yeah.
He was just looking at you guys like, man, I wish I could fuck chicks right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But
He probably walked by like, these guys probably think I don't get any fucking pussy, and was like,
Damn, you're Eeyore. I'm clearly Winnie the Pooh.
I took that
Clearly
situation.
Tigger. Clearly Tigger.
What'd you call it? No, all right. yeah.
watch it.
I took that
Slide him
situation.
back.
Slide him back a little.
You just
That was
slide
an
back.
N-word joke.
Back
N-word
to first
joke.
base.
Not
Slide
even
back.
funny to allude to.
Not even funny to even
I
imagine.
took that situation as that dude just fucking eyeing up, like out of nowhere, and it was like, dude, what the fuck? What's this guy staring at?
Yeah.
Then Chris was like, why is he saying I have no wife? I was like, it's like, dude, what?
Look,
it was
I
just
know-
awkward that the guy was just, fucking giving us the eyes, and I was like, maybe he's gay. I don't know.
You have to immediately be like, trying to fuck me?
There was a lot of sharp dressed older men there, like
Was
university, like rich guys that were there to see their alma mater in like
Yeah.
Jordans and
Yeah.
like nice jeans.
Right.
Old white dudes in Jordans.
yeah,
Get the fuck out of here. You're
bird
lucky I don't-
dogging
yeah,
out-
southern
bird dogging
old guy
co-eds, dude.
fans just like assholes.
There
Lot
were
of-
several
yeah.
co-eds.
Really?
I was staring at them like, where are your children? I'd like to have children. I can't believe I'm sending you guys out into the world. You guys are getting fucking dogged.
dude, it was just
Bullied by
I'm
hot
up in the
dads.
room. I'm up in the room.
We weren't ready for it.
They were on the outskirts. They were from the other side of the tracks.
yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
True.
We weren't ready
There was a
for
couple of Springsteen.
They were
dude.
from the homeless hotel.
it. It's true. I wasn't ready for it. It was like one of those things where you just got.
They're
you
just
pick
hearing
your
like
head up and you get
60-year-old men
sniped.
being pegged on the other side of the wall. Like, "Whoa." Like, open the door. Let's
Man.
connect.
Must be. If I didn't know you, just being able to mog O'Connor in public,
Ugh.
just walking by him and be like, and just watching a guy explode.
Or just like just pull your kid in and be like, come here, honey, and be like,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Yeah.
that's a good move.
He's like, careful.
Yeah, I walk around
Careful,
with a lot
honey.
of
They
guilt.
clearly are rapists.
You should smoke DMT, dude. Seriously.
We're gonna do
That's
it.
the last
We're gonna do
thing
it
I
soon.
What? Smoke
Smoke
DMT?
DMT right up in her before the end of the month. Dude, I have a wacky 28, 30 days coming up. Smoke DMT, and I think on the 24th of April, 5 grams psilocybin. It's in the books. Podcast might get a little weird for a couple weeks, dude. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a wacky month.
what are you doing?
Probably a couple grams of coke, a bunch of Molly.
That's a wacky month. It's a vision
Bunch of
quest.
booze.
It's a vision quest.
Wacky. Sounds awesome.
It's a vision quest. I'm on a journey.
That's an absolute vision.
I'm journeying to
Broskies
the hospital.
Have got to get off the coke, dude.
Yeah, the coke's no good.
crap.
We're not
Yeah.
doing coke. We
crap.
don't do the coke. We
Yeah.
don't do the cocaine. That's a joke.
Of course, the broskies like it though. The broskies go on a little bachelor party. And
All of a sudden, coke seems to have. The FBI is trying to.
you think they're flooding the white community with?
They're flooding the broski community with coke.
You think so?
Absolutely.
In a powdered form?
Yes.
Well, dude, you know
If
who
you're
gets
out
the
golfing,
like they did with crack in the 80s.
What's
Yeah.
the end game?
Yeah, man.
that's what they're doing to the broskies. They're trying to get them off the links. They're trying to get them.
They know
They're
we're so
golfing.
strong.
They're going to Buffalo Wild Wings. We're betting. We're using FanDuel.
Yeah, true. Trying to use the coke to cut your
Golf.
appetite so you can't crush Buffalo Wild
Golf,
Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings, Barstool, and then
FanDuel.
betting. Sometimes even through Barstool.
Yep.
Barstool is Walmart.
I know. Yeah,
The
They've-
boat rental community
yeah.
is pushing cocaine.
could be. Also, do
Boat
a lot.
rental community.
Well,
Yeah,
here's
I
the thing
think
too.
so.
A lot of
the hell are you talking
Get
about?
on a boat. Get on a boat.
Well, a lot of our moral superiors too.
What the
Are,
fuck are you talking about?
what do you
rental.
Who's renting boats?
people on coke?
I forgot you're from fucking Connecticut.
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
All
Yeah.
right.
It's very rich.
I know what he's alluding
Fair.
to. But
Yeah.
dude, well, a lot of our
Forgot you were an
also
elite.
a lot of our moral superiors in comedy who are like, we're still learning from a lot. A lot of those guys love cocaine.
Really? They're really
A
into
lot of the blokes,
ketamine.
dude.
Yeah, the Brooklyn
love
boys.
cocaine.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, even like they're just like woke, like young comics. A lot of younger kids are like, coke. I remember talking to like a super woke person. They're like, "You do coke?" And I was like, "No, dude, it's just fine.
Yeah.
I don't do that shit." And they're like, "Oh, I mean, it's like coffee." And it's like, Drink
It's kinda
coffee.
like
coffee.
Way cheaper. Drink a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Way cheaper. People always say it's just like coffee. It's like
No, it's not.
No, it's not at
drink
all.
coffee then, dickhead.
That's
like,
the dumbest fucking
Well, I will
comparison.
say, if I drink a large black cold brew
ooh.
from
Does
Starbucks,
Wawa still make Mocha Alert?
I will have euphoria for about 10 minutes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
That one got me today.
What's that?
We had coffee today.
You fired up?
You got some
Yeah, in the
euphoria?
car, I had to stop drinking it. I haven't had
Yeah.
to stop drinking coffee in a while. I started to freak out.
What were you thinking about?
I don't know. It's just like that background anxiety starts to like boil up where you're
Yeah.
like, I gotta fucking move or something. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the worst feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't get that.
the thoughts are coming fast enough for you to like sort them, vet them.
Yeah.
And then
Happens to me sometimes. I've ate too much dark chocolate. I stay up at night.
This is
Have
like The
racing
View.
thoughts.
Yeah, what? This is a bunch of just old bitches.
no,
Do coke. Live forever.
no.
What are you
Stuff's
talking
for
about?
girls. It's a girl drug.
You could say that.
It's
But then I watch Wolf of Wall Street and I'm like, Psh, what are you talking about, dude?
Yeah. Criminal.
Yeah.
Guy was a fucking criminal. Dude.
Yeah, that's what guys do. Guys are
Horrible.
criminals.
If I walked past that guy in a motel, I would fucking be like,
You will rock
still a
your jaw,
millionaire.
dude.
I would have fucking cracked
Wolf
him,
of Wall
dude.
Street?
Belfort
You'd
would
have fucking
fuck you
made
up.
it rain on you, dude.
I would have
Yeah.
took those bills, dude.
On the
I
floor.
would've
You
fucking-
would
yeah. Thank you. I would have absolutely. I told you when I was in Vegas and people made it rain, I was dancing with a girl and I abandoned her and jumped in the pool and gathered bills.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
I
bro.
did that at a Greek party. They throw dollar bills and they break plates. And I wasn't aware of that. So I just started like with my foot grabbing the dollar bills and putting them under my chair. I walked with like $13. Pretty good take.
Yeah, I went deep sea diving. I don't remember how much I grabbed, but I remember just getting a couple bucks and popping back up, being like, "What's up?" And she was just like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Where was it? In
Vegas.
Vegas?
It was
In a
at the-
pool?
Pool party. It was a
Oh,
rehab.
nice.
Remember, you ever go to the rehab party?
I have not.
Dude,
I
it's
heard
so
it's great.
Hard Rock Cafe on Sunday does a pool party called Rehab. I went to my cousin's bachelor party. Might have been the most fun. That was when I walked in. I'd been up for 3 days drinking, and honestly, I think I got like 4 hours of sleep in a weekend, and all natch too, no coke. I was just fucking charged, dude. And I walked in, still drunk from the night before on like 3 hours of sleep, and then went and bought. That was when I unknowingly bought a girl's tank top and wore it all day. No idea. I was fucking hammered. I'm like, damn, this is a deep V. Just dancing to like Pitbull or whatever was playing. It's like I bought a hat. I bought all the gear for the party, so I had a rehab hat, a rehab.
You look like a
girl's-
fucking immigrant. Dressed like a lance. No, that's not. God damn it, my journey continues. This is like Lord of the Rings. Just keeps getting worse.
Oh,
Mm.
bees.
Mm.
What's good, bro?
What were we
What's
talking
under what's under the surface, man?
Yeah, you seem quiet, man.
Yeah, you seem pensive.
I'm not. I'm sorry.
Still waters.
That's me. That's my fault. So I'm tired. It was a long week.
Still
And,
waters run deep, though. We know there's
True.
something in there.
True.
You fucking know it. I don't know. What were we talking about? DMT?
Yeah, your DMT
Yeah, so
addiction.
my DMT
addiction,
experience is the first time I did it, it was fucking, you're like, whoa. You know what I mean? You know what it is? And this is when I first smoked it, the first time I hit the pipe, it was like eating wasabi. You're like getting needles in the brain. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm an OD. Like I got super scared.
Yeah.
And then that basically took on and like molded into like a nitrous feeling when you're like, wah, wah, wah. You know what I mean? But it's like 6 to 8 minutes, you're done. And it's like, all right.
Where's your favorite gas station?
My favorite?
Wah wah.
So why'd you hit the pipe again?
No.
Right back.
No, that's fine.
Horrible.
That's fine.
Because you're supposed this is the whole thing. It's like you're supposed to have someone with you because you have to hit it like 3 or 4 times
Yeah.
in a row and you start losing immediately.
Well, you know how you do it properly? See that thing next to you? Volcano bag, bro.
yeah,
Smoke
there you
DMT out of
go.
the volcano.
You could do that. Yeah.
You could do that.
You can. That's
We used the one that kid left.
the crack pipe looking
Right.
thing.
Yeah. The funniest thing was we were using a bong that was at the house for a minute and I forgot to clean it totally out. And we went on the road and Mashuli texted me. He was like, dude, did you not clean out this bong? I'm all fucked up. He started taking bong hits. He's like, what's wrong with my weed?
Oh, fuck.
We invaded a hotel and DMT'd it up. I can get into that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You DMT'd it.
We was after Helium one night. We were just all there drinking. And see, the funny thing was, I didn't know how much we had until like Harrington came over and was like, Jesus fucking Christ. I was like, what is that, a lot? He's like, yeah. I was like, all right. So I started selling some of it. Come on.
Dude, you violate the entities would be furious, dude. If you
Fuck
You
them.
filked
They
it
leave
up?
it at my house. It's like if I
Yeah.
can make profit off it, why not?
Fuck those pussy ass.
Yeah,
entities.
dude. That's his fault. So the girl we know, actually, we were just talking about her, but fucking, she had a hotel room because she was in a wedding the next day, and we were like, "What? You got a hotel room?" And I'm hammered. I'm like, "I got DMT. Let's smoke that thing the fuck out." And everybody
Yeah.
there hadn't smoked it yet.
Yeah.
So I bring over way too much. We go in the bathroom. We fucking fishbowl that. And it's just funny watching her because we're all fucked up. And she's like, they're going to know it's it. Because it stinks. It
Oh,
fucking
really?
it
reeks.
smells like
yeah.
burning plastic or something.
Yeah, it's got a really weird smell, but it fucking
would freak me
stinks.
out.
Yeah.
Well,
It
yeah.
freaked her out. I mean, I was having a blast at that point. But yeah, I started.
I like most people have like spiritual like that, and these are just like, yo,
Oh, yeah.
look at these fucking fag aliens.
Yeah, man.
Just like MTV Grind. He's just on there like,
Oh, yeah, dude.
Were you guys
Eric
all
Neeson.
just standing in the bathroom like warging, or were you
No, that's everybody was just going in there, like hitting it, and then just coming out. See, and that's what you're not supposed to do either.
see.
You're supposed to like
guys were
consistently
abusing
hit it. Yeah, but it was hilarious.
That's hilarious.
And what did I give a fuck? It wasn't my hotel room.
True.
You know?
Well,
So-
it's also it's not really an identifiable smell, so I don't think they would like give you a smoke.
Yeah, no one would be like, "Is this fucking DMT?"
Yeah, honestly,
Are
I
you
think
okay, guys?
I don't think that was
for
the
you.
issue.
I listened to the Joe Rogan Experience.
They
Yeah.
smell like is that NN dimethyltryptamine or is that regular DMT?
Yeah. What?
Dude, you are fucking gone, dude.
Yeah, I was, but I never. Lewis told me when he told me about it. Lewis was like, "You will know if you broke through or whatever the fuck." And I was like, "Then I definitely didn't," because I went up and then just came down. And was like, "Is that it?" And they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right."
I'm sure it boosts.
Another drug.
I'm sure being drunk affects it.
Oh,
quite a
absolutely.
bit.
And every time, the 2 or 3 times I smoked it, I was definitely drinking, but I wasn't hammered. But still, like, I don't know. I don't know if my mind will let that happen. I got a stern mind like that.
True.
You know what I mean?
Sure,
Steel
I'm pretty
trap.
sure
Yeah,
it would.
it's-
you do?
I'm pretty
you do
sure-
have a-
I mean, yeah, because seriously, you do lose control. Like the second or third hit it, which I did do the first time, and I was like, oh, because you feel it. It's fucked up. It's fun, but it's fucked up.
Yo, my broskies right now, a lot of my bro pack is about doing stuff like that, and then it's just like right back into the bro ship. Did you see the new South Park?
Yeah.
Talk about the bro ship. So it's like you do DMT with your boys, and then everyone chills together. You do a 5-gram mushroom sesh. Everyone goes out to dinner and celebrates you that night. That's how you do it, dude.
Who are your broskies?
Spud, my brother.
Nice. We listen to Warm Out.
I mean, we're open for more boys, dude. If anyone wants to join and fucking have a little Fogo de Chao, dude.
Are you trying to
Those
recruit
two-
my
they-
broskies?
No,
Those
I'm
two
saying
skis are
merger,
on the
merger,
team,
dude. I'm
dude.
saying
Alright.
merger. I'm saying a merger, dude. Maybe you guys can come out to my Fogo de Chao, dude, when I celebrate my
I'd
spiritual
love to do that.
birthday. One of my spiritual birthdays is March
I'm gonna,
April
that'd
24th.
that'd be awesome.
Tight.
I love Fogo de Chao.
You guys
Yeah,
hit
somewhere.
mushrooms before that?
You don't have to. I will be. You guys can just celebrate my
Would that
spiritual
fuck with your
quest.
appetite
Yeah, I
there?
wouldn't be
You know that
hungry.
meat?
I wouldn't be hungry if I was high
Yeah.
as fuck on mushrooms.
I wouldn't
No,
want to be there
So here's
either.
the thing.
It's just the next day.
I'm going to do them at like 9 in the morning. So I'm going to, from 9 till about 12, I'll be pure Vision Quest. Just
Yeah.
gone. And then around like, 1, 2, 3, I won't be really with it, but
Yeah.
I'll be able to be like chilling.
Yeah.
I won't say, I'm not just, I'll have to see what happens, but.
I'll take a little bit.
No, you don't have to do what I'm
I like
saying.
a little ride.
You guys are missing my point. You don't have
Well,
to
he's
do
going
them.
to do drugs. This boy's doing the drugs.
Fogo de Chao and mushrooms would be a horrible place.
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah,
That would be
that's-
so bad.
Just like a half of an
There's too
animal,
much
like,
going on
yeah.
too, because it's like
Yeah.
the setting there is that I would not have fun.
Yeah.
I don't
You're
know if
saying,
I'd
you're
eat
saying
either.
you
I don't know if
feel
I'd want
You're
to
saying
eat.
you feel uncomfortable around Brazilians with knives.
Absolutely. Who isn't?
Slide them back, dude.
Slide him.
Well, there's a lot of pressure. The flipping the thing and people coming up to you
Yeah.
and offering you shit. There's a lot
True.
of the salad bar is tough to navigate.
True. No, I think you're right.
It's just a lot
But
of choices.
I might be on a quest of my own.
What you doing?
Just a bunch of beer.
You should,
Yeah.
dude. You should lay
Just-
there one night and drink and meditate for as long. You're like the drunken masters, dude. You're like the Shaolin monks. You should do that. Get hammered and just meditate the entire time.
I've done that. I do that every time.
That'd be
Go
pretty
lay in my room.
true.
Think.
They get hammered and go to Fogo de Chao. Come out
That
looking like
rules.
Del Calo in that picture.
Oh,
Fucking football head, dude.
Oh, man.
It's like,
dude. Yeah, one of those guys almost carved into him, dude. They were like, "Oh shit!" Fucking. He was looking like
they had him on a rack.
He did look like a
He
snack.
looked like a cut of prime beef, dude. He was
That
marbleized.
was a great picture.
It's
was
still the funniest thing in the
God.
world.
Man, that was fun.
Yeah, it's good.
Yes.
Yeah, bros.
Yes.
What
They have
else is coming
DMT
out?
pens too now.
Yeah, I don't try. I'm kind of
Pens?
weirded out by
Yeah,
that.
like weed pens. They have DMT ones.
Like vape
apparently.
pens, but for DMT.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
that's-
know.
that seems aggressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nasty business, dude. Because all they do is it's propylene glycol.
They put that in like an oil.
Yeah, they just
or-
melt it down in like things you shouldn't smoke. But God, it's like EG juice. Yeah, it's nasty
Yeah.
stuff. It's nasty stuff, dude. That was when people were getting fucked up from the weed vape pens because they were liquefying it with. Because it's like you have hash oil, which is like like a waxy kind of substance, and then you would take like coconut oil and like dissolve it, and people are just smoking fat.
What's
You're
your
not
what's
supposed
your
to smoke fat?
what's your psychedelic like horizon? You think when's the oldest you think you'll be when you take?
Hopefully, if all goes well, I'm going to try to get on a yearly schedule. A yearly 5-grammer with a blindfold on. Just keep it tight.
I don't know. I
I
think
don't know what the
I
fuck
think-
you guys are talking
I think
about.
they're for older.
Yeah.
I think
like
they should-
what do you think you'll be like at a certain age? You'll be like, I'm never doing any of that stuff
Why?
again.
Why would I ever do that?
I don't know.
Never.
Yeah, I think it rules. I think it's like when you're like your 30s and 40s. It's like taking psychedelics when you're like 50 or 60 is probably
Yeah.
awesome. You're like about to die.
Yeah, you're on the downhill.
You're just like seriously, dude.
I bet that sucks.
No, dude.
I
They've
think
done
it could
studies.
suck.
They've done
Yeah.
studies with cancer patients. It's actually alleviated depression in people with terminal diagnoses
yeah,
across
yeah.
the board. But if you catch a bad one,
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. You're sitting in your house. I mean, this guy's taking looks the wrong way about not having a family.
Yeah.
Tossing some psychedelics in his old empty apartment when he's 53.
yeah, but I
That
feel
could
like
be
by
bad,
then
yeah.
you can start to really I've let go of a lot of stuff in my 30s where I'm like, this is what it is, bro. I mean, I'm gonna, things will. I have room to move here, but there's some fixed things that I've been like,
Yeah.
just me, dude. By the time you're 50 or 60, hopefully you've come to peace with your situation. If you haven't, a couple
Hopefully.
grams of mushrooms are the least of your
Yeah.
problems. At that point, it's not the mushrooms, it's you.
Yeah. No, of course.
You're
But
just-
for a
yeah,
lot of
but
people, it
it's
is
always
you.
True.
Yeah, it's always you.
Yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
Hard pill to swallow.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I think though, I mean, imagine the beach at 60, dude.
First off, I agree.
You
and
love mushrooms.
I hope to God that's where I'm at.
I think you
But
will.
I'm saying there is definitely a good chance. Like if you're about to die, someone hitting you with some fucking mushrooms, that's gonna be like you can probably like visualize actually dying.
Yeah, but it might
It'd
be
be a
peaceful,
tough one.
dude.
Of course, it might be peaceful.
True. But the studies they've done have shown, again, they're not the hugest sample sizes, very positive outcomes with end-of-life terminal patients.
But I feel like those are people who probably haven't taken mushrooms their whole life, right?
Yes, I think they try to design the studies so because they don't want to have biased people who are like, I love mushrooms. They want to have
I think if you had never done mushrooms and you took them at 50 or 60, you'd be like, this is great.
that's what I think they've done the
Yeah.
studies on.
Yeah.
And especially, too, there's a difference between taking like 2 grams versus like 5, 6, 7.
Oh, yeah,
Blindfold, blast off.
What's the blindfold mean?
Just means you're not like, if you take mushrooms, you're just like, whoa, like the walls look weird. If you
Oh, you
close
mean you're literally wearing a blindfold?
Yeah,
Yeah.
your eyes
Okay.
are closed for like 4 hours, and you're just completely, it's internal. So you're just like, just seeing shit in your imagination, and your brain's just like,
Yeah.
yo,
I kind of accidentally did that.
what?
I was in that pitch
Oh,
black
you did-
hotel
Yeah,
room.
yeah. Sometimes, dude,
It was fun.
It's tight.
It was scary. It was very scary. I did wake up different.
Yeah, dude. You probably increased your openness by like 4 or 5 percentiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Slide
man.
it forward.
Let's go, baby.
I did psychedelics. I'm woke.
That's all you got to do them once, and your opinions are just incontestable for the rest of your life.
That's why I love drugs. I love taking drugs and being like, I know so much now. And everyone's like, what? It's like, I saw things.
Solid, dude.
Third
Yeah.
eye is open.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a wacky month.
When are you doing the DMT stuff?
Hopefully in the next couple weeks.
And how are you doing it? Just
There's a
volcano?
there's a type of, not a volcano, well maybe the volcano, but there's also a little thing like there's this like, it's almost like a vaporizer that has a bubbler attachment that you can put like ice in there, and it makes it so it doesn't taste so bad, and it's like just cold.
the taste stays with you. I remember that. It does. It's fucking brutal when you smoke it, just like putting it on top
Kind
of
of
weed.
smell like DMT right now.
Are you
I
on
wish.
DMT right now?
I wish, and drove his car.
Yeah.
It'd be upside down on Kelly Drive, dude.
Yeah, like the dude from the Royal Tenenbaums.
Who?
Owen Wilson, remember when he
Oh.
fucking rides his car down?
He was doing
Is it a
mescaline.
metallic taste? What's the taste?
Was that what it was mescaline?
Yeah,
Okay,
he was
that's
doing
what it was.
mescaline.
Yeah, what does it taste like? I'm excited.
I couldn't even describe it because I've never
bad.
tasted it. It's not horrible, but it's just a taste. It's like a very distinct taste that you'll definitely, it stays with you for like a day or two. Nothing nuts. It's more the smell when you oh my
I
god,
might hot rail it.
yikes.
You know hot rails?
What is that?
No.
There's things that people do with meth where you smoke and snort it simultaneously. It looks like it looks like a Mickey Mouse straw kind of thing where you light it up and you go and snort the meth while you're inhaling the smoke. It's fucked up. Whoa.
All right.
What are people doing?
Hot railing.
All they got to do is plug in and hit the GTA 5 with their
I know,
broskies,
I
dude.
know.
Like, I don't think it gets better than that.
I'm telling you,
GTA
it
5
is-
is your broskies. Fucking weekend night,
You'll
weekday
never
night.
need shrooms again. I'm telling you.
True.
Yeah, you should definitely never do DMT.
Yeah.
You. Oh, he'd be fucking on a cliff midsummer in it.
Dude,
Like
I've
immediately,
I've
dude.
walked
just-
I've walked to the edge before, and I don't like what I see.
I've talked to people about it, and they've said it's like one of the most. It's like afterwards, it's very comfy. You come back, and you're just like, "Fuck yeah, that was sweet."
yeah,
I mean, you just get catapulted out of your body into another dimension,
yeah.
and then like things crash through your body and like move around you and rearrange stuff, and you come out being like, "Fuck yeah, dude, this is awesome."
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
You just get high as hell. You want to get high?
That
See,
dude, it's a
I
different
don't-
dimension,
I don't
dude.
love
No,
that.
it's just
I might
getting
stand up.
getting high.
That's because you're a fucking mechanical. Dude.
No,
it's getting high. It's
I've
getting high.
fully
Materialist.
obliterated my senses on mushrooms before, and like trying to gather myself back together for like 2 hours is a bummer.
yeah.
Tough.
It's a bummer.
Well,
Yeah, I've gotten high as
maybe.
shit. On mushrooms.
What?
I've been high as shit.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like getting high.
I mean, that's fine too.
I like getting high.
Shane, if that's what
Yeah.
you like, I'm not gonna. I think you should do what you want.
Yes.
I'm not gonna judge
not.
your use of chemicals.
Yeah. I like getting high. It's fun.
I like a gram or 2 grams of mushrooms, feeling the vibes. And there's some nice visuals in the mix,
Yeah.
but no like what happened to my memories and where am I, and
Yeah.
For sure.
What happened
But
to
so
you at
here's-
that festival?
you just like things start just scrambling where you're just like, I don't know.
No, I'm
like,
not talking about your experience. What were you doing? Give me a story. Give me a funny story of you on drugs.
We got to the festival, and there was like, to open the festival, there was like a midnight show with this dude Billy Strings, who just
Dude
played-
rules.
Yeah, he's
Like
the
Billy
man.
Strings.
Yeah. And he played for like 4 hours. But the first thing we did was like my buddy's brother just gave me like a bunch of pills, like mushroom, like ground up pills,
Mhm.
and I just popped them all, and I was at the show just like having the best time. But then just like I started not to know the difference between like light and sound. Like the
Sure.
sensation was like blending together.
Well, it's really
And,
just
like-
like faster vibration, but yeah, whatever. Go
Sure,
ahead.
sure.
Yeah.
sure.
So
Oh,
that's
man.
literally the difference. It's just the speed of the vibration, but
I think
Yeah,
it's
Chris,
one's
duh.
electromagnetic and the other one's sound.
light and
It's
sound
like
are just
air
speed of the
vibrating.
vibration. Nope, same thing.
Um,
Same thing.
Are you sure?
Pretty positive.
Pretty
positive.
But anyway, so then then
The
it's
lights
like
are heating
then
up.
I couldn't.
What do you say?
It vibrates faster and creates heat, and then light. Yeah, sound is just like a slower vibration than
Of what?
I think
matter,
sound
bro.
is the air
what?
vibrating.
matter, bro.
Matter.
Anyway. So then I was like trying to stay in the show, but like I couldn't tell if I was still at the show. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like it was like I can't recognize anything anymore. So then I would just have to like pull myself together, find my way to the door, get outside, and like I would take a walk around.
I'd be furious at you. You're the girl. He's the fucking girlfriend
No.
from Midsummer.
No.
It's like she's like,
Yeah,
"Can I
dude.
come to the festival?" And then he's like immediately freaks out, and everybody's got to go look for him.
No. Nobody
like,
had
"I'm fucking
nobody had to
tripping,
look for me. No. I got
I'd be
myself on
fucking livid.
I got myself on a schedule where I would go into the show.
Nice.
I would lose sense of who and where I was.
Perfect.
I would just be barely hanging on enough to get outside again, right? And where things would start to come back, I'd be like, okay, that's a car. I remember I'm at a festival. I'm like, and I would walk around. And by the time I was on the backside of this like warehouse where the show was, I was like, okay, I know who I am, and I'm just tripping hard. And then I would get around, I would go back into the show, I'd check in with
Fall
my
apart
buddies
again.
and just disappear. And then I would leave again and be like, whoa. And then it's like, did I see that person already? Is this the first time I'm walking around this thing? Is it
What
like-
festival is it?
It was Delfest.
Down is it Delaware Beach?
No. This was
Or am I what's that one? Like
Firefly.
this is in Cumberland, Maryland. On
Oh,
the Potomac
nice.
River.
What was it? What was it called?
Delfest.
Delfest.
Delfest? Okay.
Yeah.
down there with Lax Bros.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Should just toss it around the horn a little. Dude.
Yeah,
Came back to life.
There was no catching anything for sure.
Outside of VD,
No,
you guys with your damn drugs and
No,
music
no,
festivals,
no.
boy, I
Yeah,
tell you.
man.
Yeah, that's all
Loose
about
sexual
experience.
morals.
Oh, the Lax team down at the music festival listening to like Kendrick Lamar.
no,
Is that
this
who was
all-
there?
No,
Who
no.
was
hopping,
This is
just
all.
dudes
This
with
is all folk
jackass
music.
calves
This is
just
all
hopping.
folk and country.
Folk.
Nice.
This is all country.
I couldn't do much of it at a
Fiddling.
large festival. That would just freak me out being around that many strangers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some
Fuck
cool
yeah.
shit though. We did acid and floated down
A
this
festival.
river.
I don't think I'll ever enjoy going to a festival. Ever.
This one is
think I would not
nice
like it.
because it's small. So you're
Tight.
like you're not like it's not like it isn't too many people.
Yeah.
There isn't some huge walk to the venues.
Yeah.
Like you can't basically right outside the venues, and it's just like you can
Folk
just
music
hop
also
around.
kind of cuts a sinister hippie dynamic out of
Yeah,
it too.
there's
If
a lot
it's like
of hula hoop
electronic
girls
music, forget it.
That,
Mm.
yeah,
They're
I don't
alright.
like that. I don't
You get
like
electronic music, it's like dude,
Yeah,
the fucking
yeah,
The
riff
EDM.
raff, bro. The riff raff is gonna be strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just guys selling coke, like, yeah, man. You're like,
Yeah.
This is a lot of like families and like people just chilling. There's no like
But you went
Yeah.
to acid and floated down a
Yeah.
river?
yeah
Tight.
yeah with
You had
yeah,
fun.
with the broskies yeah
Dude,
yeah.
that's
nice.
awesome.
Yeah, just floated down.
But you had a negative experience.
No, not on the river. I had a great time.
Okay.
Even the tripping was like wasn't negative. It was just like intense, you know?
Yeah.
Like when you realize how much like organizing your brain's doing and that you just like fucking flip the table there for a while. You're like that was
Yeah.
reckless. Yeah.
Yeah, I got very high on mushrooms and laughed about Doug Stanhope's cat dying. That's how it worked. And I laughed too hard at it.
You got ticked.
And then he got a little ticked. I could tell he got a little
Oh,
ticked.
man.
And when that guy hits you with an OL,
He got you with the OL?
oh
Yeah.
yeah, he comes. If he even senses, if Doug Stanhope senses a PA,
I mean, having someone come to your house and laugh at you,
true, I hear you.
like
That was-
maniacally laugh at
from
you
the
in your
roof?
house?
We were on the roof of the
you're the
bar.
high ground?
Yeah, we were on the roof of the bar. Me and Sam Talent, we were up there high as shit, and he was down in the bar drinking underneath us. We were up there just like, just scream laughing. And then we came down and we were like, all right, chill, shh, shh.
Oh,
Don't fucking laugh. But then Doug turned around. He was like, do you guys know? It was just some random. All he does is hit you with like old
it's
comedians.
so funny.
So me and Sam have been doing stand up for like a decade.
Yeah.
So we have no idea. He's like, do you know old Frank Torelli down from that? We were just like, just scream laughing. He's like, you guys are fucking losers. He just started killing us.
That's at least you had someone that you transgressed it with. If you're alone, you just like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I probably
mob
didn't
of
do. I
people.
didn't do enough to lose
Yeah.
my
Shit,
mind.
Who are
Yeah.
these skis letting you just wander off after you checked in a couple times?
It was my
Also,
buddies.
why
They're
did you keep going back and then being like, all right, that's good. I'm going to head back out. And
Well, because I
freak the
didn't
fuck
want
out.
to do that thing where you just fucking disappear and then people are worried about you. So it's just like,
That's what I
look,
mean.
I made this mistake. I just want to make sure they kind of like always know where I am and
You
what
just
the
go
fuck
by
I'm
and give
doing.
him a thumbs
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Be like,
Okay.
skis,
yeah,
back to where I know what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
And they're just families at this folk music, watching
I mean,
you
there's other-
watching you stumble around.
Well, that was the other thing.
Yeah,
that
that
was,
sounds
that's the
terrifying.
other
I
I
thing.
think
that
that
was
father
funny.
from the hotel was at the folk festival. I was like,
Yeah.
I know that
It's like,
motherfucker.
Yeah, he
Fuck that
recognized
piece
me.
of shit.
Yeah.
I saw him trying to figure out the difference between sound and light. That son of a bitch.
He had no idea it was just vibrations.
Dude. Yeah. Finding my way back to the tent because eventually I was like, I'm going to go back to the tent. I gotta cool out. And finding my way back to the tent was like
It's possible.
wild.
It's possible.
Yeah, where you're like, what does my tent look like? And every 2 minutes you're like, where am I going? Oh yeah, I'm going back to the tent. A tent? Were we
What's
in a
a
tent?
tent?
Was it? Yeah, it was that kind of stuff.
You did enough
Who
that
am
you
I
entered Joe Biden's brain. You did enough that you
I was just jogging.
transcended.
You took the Joe Biden dose.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
like,
they were just, what are you doing here? What are
Come
we
on,
doing?
guys, come on.
am I the president?
Yeah. I'm the president.
He must have days where he wakes up and goes like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, he's having a tough.
That's
they're
funny
on top
thing.
time.
That's a funny thing. Just presidential dreams.
We think they're dreaming about. We
Yeah.
think Trump
It's
dreams.
got to be nuclear buttons.
Trump
What is
probably
Trump
he probably
dreaming
dreams like a dog while he's laying there. He's just like starts running.
It's got to be nuclear button dreams constantly.
Oh, I hit it. Fuck,
Oh, I
had
thought we were in
something
nuclear war. Oh, fuck, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, or you forgot it. You forgot the nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
where they're like, you need to get where's the football? That's what they call it, the briefcase. Like, where's the football? And you're like, we got to nuke Russia. He's like, I left it. God damn it.
Man.
God damn it. It's in my room.
It is funny that after all that time, you never really got to see Trump like stressed, at people, you know?
Yeah, he wasn't, dude. He was a king.
Yeah, I know. He's just riding.
Yeah,
he just went. He went into everything.
He just had to battle your people. Good Lord, dude.
I wonder.
Every
what
day we see a headline, I show it to Chris. I'm like, these are your people. This is what your people are doing.
Yeah, which is obviously unfair.
Yeah, how is it now?
How is that unfair?
It'd be like if it's like when Europeans are like, "You're American. This is you." It's like, no, it isn't. I like America, but that isn't me. Yeah,
that ain't me.
That ain't me.
What are you reading a script? Talk normal.
That's how I talk.
Hey, me.
Bees.
See that one upset him.
Yes.
What? Yeah, that my America comparison upset you.
No, it didn't.
And you hit me with a shut your fucking mouth with that tone. Yeah, that's what you hit me with.
All right, yeah, all right.
That's what happened.
Yeah, all right. Look at this, dude. Get you on camera, you explode.
Bees, what's your take on the
Bees,
future?
get this motherfucker.
No.
I saw Trump's coming back to social media
Nice.
in like 3 months, and he's getting his own platform.
Yeah.
I'm psyched for that.
Yeah.
Are you going to get on it?
I don't know.
What's it called?
I don't know. Probably fucking awesome.
Awesome.
That actually is probably
Slide him forward.
Awesome.
Nice president, retards. It's just fucking up Trump, or Trump fucking up Biden. Yeah. I don't care. I think this nation's in good hands, dude. Not with Biden.
Well,
With the other dudes running it, though.
Yeah, the other guys.
the deep state.
Yeah. They're doing well.
The deep state,
Armed forces are strong.
Yeah.
Are they?
Police unions are strong.
You haven't said one thing. It's crazy.
Here's the thing.
Hold on.
I am trying to.
Pardon me. Not
Don't
not
take
talking.
that, dude.
Not
I
talking.
don't take that.
No, because I don't mean what you think I mean.
I
I'm
know.
not saying you're not talking enough. I'm saying like when you're like, does it taste bad? It's fucking
Well, you
good.
asked me, yeah.
But it's also, it's nothing. It's not bad. It's bad.
I mean, if I had a story about wandering around a fucking sea of hippies on mushrooms, I'd tell you.
Yeah,
but
you do.
I would never do
You
that
don't
shit.
have
No.
one of those?
PA.
No.
Do you have any stories related to that kind of? Maybe different substance?
No. We almost fought an old couple at an Allman Brothers concert.
There we
with
go.
some nitrous.
There we go.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole story. They're like, get that out of here. We're like, fuck you.
Fucking beat your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
Hell
Tried
yeah.
to try out for the Flyers one time when I was all yacked up.
What?
One night I was like 22, 23. I was watching all these YouTube videos just fucking yacked out of my mind. And it was like those videos of like, kids just randomly getting picked up by pro athletes. Like, this kid's good. You know what I mean? We're going to put him in. And I put it in my fucking head.
You're
I was
watching
like,
Air Bud?
I'm going down.
I can do that too.
No, like real
You saw the
video.
Kurt Warner story?
Yeah. So I put it in my head. If I go down to the fucking
Oh no! Dude.
to the parking lot, start firing off some wristers. They're gonna come and see me. Turns it wasn't hockey season. And I went down there. First off, I was wearing an Ottawa Senators jersey, strike one.
Yeah, that's bad.
I didn't have any other hockey
Where were you
jerseys.
finding wristers at?
Well, here's the
Were
thing.
you
The
firing
stick
them,
I had,
chasing them down?
dude, the stick I had was like a stick. There's a stick that I had like I took it off like my buddy's younger brother. It was like a Milek with a fucking blade like sharpened down to like that, like street hockey stick skip.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I went down there and I had one hockey ball and I fired it and it went through the fucking fence that went, leads out on the Broad Street. And then I just was like, fuck. So I just started firing rocks. And they're going to see my fucking power.
And did anyone ever even?
So I walked up to the front door and be like, yo, I wonder if they're up there. And I had I think it was a High Life pounder in my back jeans. Yeah. And it wasn't open. And then like a security car came walking around. So I like started going like real fast. And then they were like, what are you doing? I was like, hey, is the Flyers Watch Carnival there? So, just made up something. What I didn't know was the pounder fucking pressure against my ass split open. So then it just started like, this guy's following me. And I was like, there's just a trail of High Life from the front door back to my car. And I'm the only one in the fucking parking lot. And then, I just got in my car and went and did more fucking blow.
So you went there.
I went there thinking like, they're going to see me out in the parking lot. They're like, who's this
Consider
fucking
it.
Best
legend?
story I've ever heard in my
Were
life.
you on rollerblades?
No, I'm not gay, dude.
You were your sneakers?
Yeah, Chris.
How
Why would I have
How
roller-
do you prove that you can skate?
I don't need to.
Not rollerblades.
Just
Just
slap shot?
slap
Dude,
shot,
that's
yeah.
all. I wasn't even slapping. I was arrested. I was like, they need a good arrestor.
Where
Yeah.
are you hanging them if there were a net?
Oh, way over.
Top
Nowhere
shelf,
near.
top
Yeah. Yeah. Way over.
You just
Dude, I had one ball and I did one of these and then just wristed it. Went right on the Broad Street and I was like, fuck. So I just gathered up rocks. I was like, come on.
and then you walked in and were like, "Yo, is the Flyers wives here or something?" And tried to run.
I didn't even run. I just like swiftly walked away from the security guard. I was
Talking
like,
over
Peter.
your shoulder. Like,
Yeah, I was like, sorry, I thought tryouts were today. Wearing an Ottawa Senators jersey and jeans.
Tell Lindros I said what's up.
Yeah, dude. And
Funny when you get nervous, like high life just shoots from you like a skunk.
that's all the time.
like you're like a gland.
That's how you know. Dude. I'm like that dinosaur. It's like,
Yo,
Oh
back
Jesus
off.
Christ! He's
yeah.
agitated.
But yeah, I watched so many videos that night and did so, dude, that, honest to God, the most I'd ever done. And anyone can relate. It's to the point where it's like, you're so fucking gone from reality at that point. You remember the part in Blow where he's going to the hospital when his kid's being born?
Yeah.
And he's standing there just like fucking, that was
Yeah.
me.
Oh.
Nice.
But with a Milac and some hot Ristos. That was, dude, it was
That's
so
awesome.
bad.
Damn,
That's
dude.
absolutely fantastic.
Tell
Yeah.
Beezer to spin. He spins.
Look at
you
it,
know what
man.
I'm saying?
Look
Yeah, you wanted a drug story. It's a
Yeah.
drug story.
Yeah.
I'm not, you
that's a
know,
great story.
not
That's
running
an
around
absolute-
with
I'm not
Way
gonna,
better
not gonna
story
interrupt
than
this
mine.
fucking
Yeah.
this
not gonna-
boring ass tale.
Yeah, revisit Woodstock.
What
Yeah.
happened to the broskies?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah, no, you just
Slide
have
it back.
different
Yeah.
drug
You saw me.
stories.
I'm still progressive.
True, your journey
Still very
is
progressive.
A long one.
Yeah.
Realizing it's a lifelong journey is the biggest thing.
Yes.
I'm taking a very Catholic approach. I'm gonna wait till I'm like 80 and be like, I was wrong about every other stuff.
Just die.
Turns out I was wrong.
Yeah, that's good.
Sorry. Please
Fair
hire
enough.
my grandchildren.
Was that the highest you ever were on any drug? Like any drug,
Yeah.
to where you literally just
yeah. That
couldn't-
was yeah.
Mm.
That was.
Yeah,
That
maybe
was
you should try DMT. Could help you.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like my kind of thing. I don't know why. It just isn't like because
Maybe
I haven't-
just
Yeah, but you
less.
don't know that,
Maybe
though.
less drugs.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Overall,
Yeah.
less all of it.
You don't need them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can DMT get? That can probably get cut with some pretty gnarly stuff, right?
No, I don't think so. I
Yeah.
mean, there would be really no incentive to do it because it's not really. I mean, you could cut anything. You know, it's a chemical. You could cut it,
Yeah.
but I don't think there's. I don't know if there's been any like reports of like someone smoking DMT. I mean, like just like ripping speed,
Yeah.
being up or like fentanyl. Like,
Yeah.
it could technically, in theory.
Like, where
could
does it
be.
even fucking come from?
So you
Mexico?
just buy a root. No, you just buy a. You can buy the root and make it yourself.
Yeah.
You buy a root and you just fucking strip it with something like a solvent, and it strips it, and then the solvent evaporates, and you're left with crystalline
Wow.
DMT. It's actually fairly simple from what I've heard.
Get it going.
How many plants do you think, or roots, whatever, did that kid have to make that much that he left?
Probably not.
That's what I was curious
Like a
about.
full
I
tree.
mean, dude, you
It
buy
was a lot.
you
Dude.
buy a couple $100 worth of those roots, you
Yeah.
can produce
All
a
right.
supply, bro.
Yeah, they said
No,
in
it's
the
like one of those things,
Wikipedia
it's like-
article that like the tiniest yield will give you just a fuck ton of.
Yeah, you need like
DMT.
0.3.
I don't know what
0.3
the amount
grams,
was.
so
They're
it's
just
like-
saying that it's like you could just get a tiny bit of the like baseline chemical, and you can make tons of DMT with it.
Oh,
Hmm.
really?
Yeah.
Fat.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
was
it's
definitely
pretty-
not
it's a pretty,
packing it right then.
It's pretty ubiquitous in nature. It's everywhere. It's in grass and shit. So
I was going like DQ
your
Blizzard style, dude.
Yeah.
It's in your brain.
No, I think it's a great drug.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
happy for you. I think you guys should do drugs.
I'm excited to
Who
think
are you
about.
doing it with?
Just the Broskis, Butterly, Sydney.
Okay.
We're gonna do DM, just chill. We're gonna do it right in here.
Are you gonna film it?
I don't know. I think we're gonna come out of it and just try to do a stoner dads right
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah.
I've been told that we're gonna be unsuccessful in this, but we're gonna try.
Oh,
That
dude,
it's-
Cullum told me such a funny fucking story. Cullum Terrell,
Yeah,
he was taking DMT. He was ripping it.
awesome.
And he was like, all right, I'm going to, because it was like trying to remember a dream where you always kind of forget it. And so he took it one time, and I guess it gave him like the most intense sadness he's ever had when he came out of it. Like he felt like he had like lost a loved one.
Damn.
And just set up a video camera to try to report to it. It's just him smoking DMT, coming out of it, and just being like, like just sobbing for like 20 minutes into a camera.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Colin fucking rules.
Dude, the one time I did, I remember fighting that off because you immediately go there like, fuck, this is going to be bad. And it's so intense. I started immediately like, no, don't go there, you fucking
Yeah.
pussy. And it's like, And then you're like, wait a minute, pump the brakes. You know what I mean? Because it's constantly just going down. You're constantly just coming off of it. So it's like, but when it hits, man, see, I found a really good song that I would just crank, and it was great. I had a great experience.
What song was it?
It was actually a fucking remix of
The Ignition.
Breathe. I wish. No, Breathe by Pink Floyd. They put like this hip hop beat onto it, and it just was perfect. There's certain songs, I put on something. It was so stupid. I was like, no. I was like, I felt myself.
Put a scary one on? But
nah, it was
Thriller?
it was just a regular
Thriller.
song, but it just didn't hit right. You know what I mean? And like, I felt myself and my mind going where I did not want it to go. And then I put on that song again. And I was like, yes, I love this drug. I'm going to go try out for the fucking Flyers.
That's the best story ever, man.
Yeah.
Being in the parking lot, just slapping.
Oh, it was like 7 a.m. It wasn't even hockey
Oh,
season.
God.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
Keeping up all
these-
night.
All night, all fucking weekend. It was like, this was like 2 days in.
Wow.
Yeah.
awesome.
And I was down in my buddy's basement, and he was asleep. He hit the wall, and I was
Pussy.
like, fucking yes,
Yeah.
it's exactly, dude. I
You need
poured
a
out.
fucking goalie,
Dude,
dude.
you're
I
not
poured out
Flyers
fucking
material.
Yeah, dude, he can't make the team.
Cut. Yeah, he's cut.
And I just thought to myself,
I just stand there. It's not for everybody. Some guys just don't.
the
have
one
it.
video was football too. But then I realized, like, I remember like a couple days later, those videos were like still on my, YouTube search. And the one video is just like them being nice to a kid, like some retarded kid in the park. I was like, oh, I thought he made the team. I feel lied to. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I did that. And it was great. I want to try DMT again, though.
We'll blast off.
Dude, no, because I keep hearing about this break, and I can't call it that because
Oh,
that's so
blast off,
fucking
dude.
gay.
Just blast off.
You
Ignition,
gotta
dude.
blast
I'll
off,
ignite,
dude.
Blast
dude.
off.
Blast
I was-
off.
I was
Open your
laughing.
third eye.
I was laughing thinking about either you or Connor doing it, and because apparently from what I've heard, you're just like you're not there, but you're like your consciousness is floating. You can like look this way, like POV porn.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, there's more stuff that way. But it's thinking of either you guys being like in like an astral body, just being like,
Fuck.
I actually forget. That's how long it's been since we had that. But I just ever since then, when I heard like, oh, I thought that's what you just did, and then Lewis explained, no, you're supposed to fucking smoke it to break through, and I was like, first off, gay. Second off, I didn't do that, and he was like, you would know, and I was like, all right, because I was pretty fucked up. I thought that's all it did. You know what I mean? I didn't know there was like another point to it.
well, the way my broskies described it was basically you're sitting there. And I don't know if you ever get sleep paralysis, but
No, I'll
it's
never
that
get
noise.
it.
It goes,
I'll never get it.
and it goes, and you just go, boom, and you just
Yeah,
really?
fly. You're like
Damn, that sounds
out of your
fucking
body
awesome.
and then into literally another dimension.
That's what Billy said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Billy.
But what do you? Is it just like what do you see? Like,
Apparently,
what do you
apparently
experience?
it's indescribable.
Probably
It's like
different for everyone too, right?
They had a pretty similar experience. It's pretty indescribable, but it's pretty much like shapes and colors that you can't put into words. And then like at one point, what they described is like it all just went like everything they were seeing just came crashing down into them and like went through them. And then next thing you know, they're coming out of it, and they're like, I just felt like so nice
Yeah,
because you're gone. Then you come back to your body, and you're like, oh fuck yeah, dude.
yeah.
Forgot about this thing.
Yeah,
This is awesome.
I wouldn't mind making another run at it then, because I definitely didn't get that. Like I was fucked up, but I wasn't like.
I was nervous
"Whoa."
about it. I first saw it. I'm like, I'm not doing that. And I
Yeah, I
a couple
was
of my broskies-
too.
A couple of my broskies blasted. They're like, dude, you'd have a blast. I'm like, all right, fuck you.
Yeah.
Don't
I
be pressured. Don't be pressured.
No. I don't ever get that feeling of like oneness that people. I feel like when my mind exploded on mushrooms, I was like, I get why people would feel a oneness with the universe. I do not. I just feel like my mind I fucked my mind up, and now it can't organize anything.
Yeah.
So I'm blending with it.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
Can't fragment it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
You know, that's what.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to bum everyone out.
No, you didn't bum me up.
I'm so
Make everyone
bummed.
sad.
Not making me sad.
I hope I get sleep paralysis when I blast off.
Well, if your neck is
I'll
the
never
same
get
size-
it. I
Alex
just
Jones
think I'll
produces
never get
DMT in his neck. If
Yeah.
your neck's a
You
certain
got a
size,
jacked neck.
yeah, dude,
Yeah,
you might
dude.
produce it in your neck.
I'm necked up. Yep.
Some endogenous DMT.
Come from a long line of neckers.
Yo, B.
What? What? Did you even try to hit that?
Beezer.
No.
Game over, bro.
I don't even think he knows he hit it.
I don't think.
Neck?
Ers?
1, 2 neck.
You guys fucking went there. I didn't say that.
I didn't say it.
I mean, where are we at on this
It's
thing?
that
We're
look
done.
from the
Where are we
dad
at
all
on
over
this
again.
thing?
We're done. That's.
We've reached a.
I
gotta
would walk,
whiz.
if this wasn't the end of the podcast, I would have walked off. I
This is it.
would have walked off.
Yeah, I'm
I would
pissed.
too.
I'm furious. Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you for listening,
You
everybody.
gotta say, stuff? This is the
No,
main
we're
one?
good.
All right. Later, guys.
Say stuff.
We don't have any stuff.
Yeah.